The schools participating in this football game are members of the Arkansas Activities Association as authorized by their school board. The administrators of these schools have helped to write the rules and regulations that govern participation of students in competitive activities for the schools that are members of the AAA. The Arkansas Activities Association, which is sponsoring this football game, is a voluntary nonprofit educational association of some 500 junior and senior public and private high schools of Arkansas. The regulations which guide these events are adopted by the schools themselves and determine the type of program they believe to be most desirable for high school youth. The Arkansas Activities Association is one of 50 state organizations that belong to the National Federation of High School Associations. This association formulates policies, game rules, and standards for inter-school competition. The schools of Arkansas have adopted these rules on eligibility which correspond to those recommended by the National Federation. The Arkansas Activities Association recognizes that athletes represent more than themselves in athletic competition. They represent their team, their fellow students, their teachers, and the community. Athletes who display good sportsmanship reflect high moral standards.
Welcome, Hornet fans, to our current home away from home on the campus of Joe T. Robinson High School. This is Steve Henson, and you're watching Hornet football presented by Cornerstone Home Lending on Natural State Sports.
For this, home field advantage is such a huge deal in football, and I think it's a huge deal in the mortgage world too. That's why we're a local company. We have in-house processing and underwriting, and that enables me to make sure that my customers have a great experience from kickoff to the closing table. That's just what we want to do, is give them a great experience.
With Cornerstone Home Lending, you'll always have the home field advantage. Text DO to 36260 to get started today.
At American Pie Pizza, we use only the best and freshest ingredients to ensure the product we put on your table is at its peak for your enjoyment. Our pizzas are thin crust and considered by some as the best around. And as a locally owned small business, our goal has always been to provide a great product at a great price and give back to our local communities. This is why we are excited to be the host of Hornets Live every Tuesday night during football season. Come see us at 7 p.m. every Tuesday and get the latest scoop on your Hornets while enjoying the best pizza, salads, wings, and sandwiches in Central Arkansas. And don't forget about our daily lunch specials and trivia nights on Thursdays from 7 to 9 p.m. So come see us at 9709 Maumelle Boulevard. Call in your order at 501-758-8800. Order online at www.ampiepizza.com.
So you know how in the fourth quarter of a football game, when the game's on the line, it actually gets kind of stressful, and that's not how a home loan process should be. When you're a week away from closing, which is the fourth quarter, you shouldn't have stress. And that's what at Cornerstone we want to take away. We want that to be a stress-free experience for you. We want it to be that blowout victory.
Text DO to 36260 to get started on the home mortgage process today.
All right, welcome welcome back, everybody, to the campus of Joe T. Robinson High School. And if you're confused, that's okay. A lot of us are, as we are at the home of Joe T. Robinson instead of our own place, as our home opener will have to wait a few more weeks, as we are still awaiting turf to be laid down on our field. But joining me in the booth, as always, is my buddy Andy Gates. Andy, are you ready for some football?
I'm always ready for football, Steve.
Boy, let's hope for a big victory. This is a good one, man. We'll get into week 0 a little bit as we get things started here on the Maumelle Sports Network pregame show. This Robinson team opened up against Pulaski Academy last week with a 60-28 loss. In a game that 60-28 sounds bad, it was really worse than that.
Yeah. It was 53-14 at half, if I remember right.
I believe it was 46-7 in the second quarter.
It was pretty rough.
So Robinson went up early 7-0, and I think I actually got here a little bit after that, but PA came out in their normal setup. They went for it on fourth down. They got stopped. They 4-and-out on their first drive. Robinson gets the ball back, drives straight down, scores a touchdown, and does a good job to go up 7-0, but basically were completely lost the entire rest of the game. And again, this is nothing against Robinson. Obviously, PA is what PA is, and we'll get into that conversation later in the season as we'll get our matchup with them.
Yes, we will.
But a tough one for this Robinson team, a Robinson team that, from my perspective, from what I saw, is a team still trying to figure out the situation at quarterback and who their playmakers are going to be. Daryl Searcy is the obvious name playmaker for this team in the backfield. This team's going to go as far as they'll go. We'll see who they bring out at quarterback. I know Jakaisen Wright was a guy that got a lot of run last week in the second half, late in the second quarter, and he was dangerous with his feet. So
yeah, he's 4.5 speed. He's going to be dangerous.
So we'll see what he brings to the table. And but as for Maumelle, a big victory over a 6A team last week against Sylvan Hills. A very impressive victory. If you guys saw, we got to chat with Coach Horton on our Hornets Live at American Pie Pizza this week, and had both of our players of the game, Roderick Watts, the best receiver in 5A, yes, and our buddy Jesse Knight on the enforcer on the backside of this defense. And
the most talkative man on the team.
Yes, it was good to have those guys on with us on Hornets Live. Make sure you join us every Tuesday night on Hornets Live at American Pie Pizza, or come on out and have some pizza with us, some Pazookies, and support those folks that are supporting Maumelle High School athletics. Once again, we appreciate everybody being with us on the stream. You guys make sure you're sharing the stream, getting it out. This is a big one. Not only do we have 3 Razorback commits going to be on the field tonight between Nico Davier and our own Andrew Chambley, but across from him on the other side, Marion Harris will play both ways for Robinson. That's a big man playing both ways.
Tired big man. That's what that should be.
He looked pretty wore out against PA last week. It'll be interesting to see if we decide to try to run a little bit of hurry up like PA wanted to do. But
I think PA did that. I don't think they wanted to do it.
Yeah, that's just what they do.
They bound to have had something to prove with losing Kevin Kelly and everything too.
Oh, they will. This is a prove it season for sure.
They're going to come out and try to throw everything at you and say we hadn't gone anywhere. We're still here.
Absolutely. So, but again, impressive victory for the Hornets last week, 31-21 over the Sylvan Hills Bears. So I was messaging Will about this earlier. I didn't want to bother you since you work that really hard job all day, but. Maumelle, look,
Thanks,
I love the guys over at Hooten's. Barry Grooms has been on our Natural State Sports broadcast a few times. I'm going to be on with those guys tonight at 10:20 for the report on Drive Time, or on the post-game show on 103.7 The Buzz, so make sure you join us. But Hooten's right now has our Maumelle Hornets ranked number 9 in 5A.
That's flat disrespectful.
That's what I was thinking. But they do have us picked to win by 3 tonight. They have Robinson ranked number 4 in 4A.
Well, Robinson is picked to win their division, and they did win the state title 2 years ago, and I think they've got 3 straight conference titles.
They do.
So they have been on top for a little bit.
That they have.
We haven't, but we're going to get there.
Well, we had a good year last year, and you take out the 3 games that we in the middle of the season because of COVID that got lost. I mean, who knows what this team could have done. Yeah, absolutely. So an interesting matchup tonight, I think. I think both of these teams are going to want to spread it out, open things up. Maumelle's going to come out in this game, and we'll get into starting lineups here in a minute, but Maumelle's going to come into this game with a 3 wide receiver set, and instead of the 2 tight ends, a little more open. And I'll tell you, from my perspective,
there's a reason we'll have 3 receivers.
Yeah, from my perspective, last week, just watching this Robinson team, one place where they do struggle is in the defensive backfield. So we'll see if Weston Pierce, Roderick Watts, maybe this is a game where Amari Rogers gets going and we see this passing game really pick up. Hope to see Jalen Waits tonight. Des Williams is a guy that's going to be in the starting lineup tonight over Brookhagen. Brookhagen will come in when they go 2 tight end sets is what Coach was telling us. But so looking forward to that matchup, too, to see exactly how this team matches up in this one. Yeah. Desmond.
Has he lost weight or
no?
gained weight?
That's my fault because I didn't update the sheet. I was in a huge hurry.
I wonder why.
To get here today. It has a little bit to do with that, but more than that, I had to take my kids all the way to Bryant.
Oh. Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna join the national anthem, and we'll be back here in just a minute. All right, we are back. Great job there, the national anthem by the Joe T. Robinson Band. I'm going to go ahead and say it. I'm wondering if my good buddy Mark Miller, a Joe T. Robinson grad, a member of that great Joe T. Robinson Band, is on our broadcast tonight. If not, maybe he'll go back and watch it and catch this. He was supposed to be here tonight, but apparently he had to go out of town or something. So anyway, looking forward to this one. Beautiful setting. Andy, you were talking about before the setting of this as you get the view of the beautiful mountains out ahead of us. This is a great setup.
It's pretty out here, that's
for
for
high
sure.
school football. So great press box. I want to thank Robinson for the hospitality here tonight. And we are looking forward to a fun one here tonight between two really good teams out of the 5A and the 4A.
Do we need to go over the starting lineup?
Let's go ahead and get started with our offensive starters, as I believe Will's going to throw those up on the screen for us. And starting at left tackle will be number 72, Andrew Chambly. Left guard, Kelby Forte. At center, Braden Yancey. At right guard, Caleb Stroud. And at right tackle, Kevin Hamilton. Starting at wide receiver will be number 7, Hunter Speck. Number 6, Roderick Watts. And tonight's third wide receiver will be number 9, Des Williams. At running back tonight will be number 17, Jason Crawford, getting the start. At tight end, number 11, Amari Rogers. And the man triggering the offense will be number 10, Weston Pierce.
A lot of promise in that junior quarterback, too.
Are your offensive starters. On the defensive side of the ball, Maxwell Pace, Caleb Epperson, Nico Davier, C.J. Murphy, Jesse Knight, Skylar McClure will get the start at linebacker, Karsten Hilliard, Trayvon Rawls, James Whitley on the defensive line, Matthew Magara. That is not Magara. Yes, Matthew Magara, and then Jordan Harrison. Sorry, I got Will all out of order there, but I don't have my my actual defensive spotting chart yet. So I'm sorry, Will, for messing your beautifully done starting lineups up.
Will, you did a good job, Steve. You got a C-.
I got to do better. I apologize.
C- job. We got to get that up. We got to get those numbers up, bud.
So as we get ready.
Hey, look who's here.
Hey, Mutamba, what's going on, man? Good to have some of our guys there. So looking forward again. We are looking forward to this. We're about 8 minutes away from kickoff here. A couple of other 5A games, and we'll talk about these on the Ackles halftime show. But a couple of good games in 5A tonight. Madison Ridgeland out of Mississippi travels over here to face off against Pulaski Academy just down the road from our location. And looking forward to seeing what the score of that one is. That's a really good Madison team, Madison Ridgeland Academy team out of Mississippi. They've won the state title last year, an impressive ball club, so we'll see how that works out for PA tonight. Another big one is a conference matchup we'll have later on, Morrilton at BB. Searcy will travel down the street from where we are right now to face off with a good Little Rock Christian team that handled Little Rock Central last week. And then this is one that I'm interested to see how it ends. Valonia, a team that we'll get to see up close and personal at their place next week, faces off against Greene County Tech at their place. They're pretty heavily favored in that one, but this will be the first game of the year for Valonia, and it's going to be a big test for them against Greene County Tech. A Valonia team, it's got a lot of expectations, returning 35 seniors on that team this year, so loaded. It'll be a very experienced team, but we got to get through this Pulaski Robinson team first, and looking forward to it. Oh, man, Michael Candler is out. That's why he's not here with a broken foot, so I hate to hear that. And get well soon. So, once again, as we await our captains to bring their way out onto the field, I can see them standing way over there on the other side. As we do have a great vantage point from up here.
You want to know who they are?
I can see Pace. I can see Caleb Stroud. And
you got number 8. And you got, looks like Roger Watts.
C.J. Murphy and probably
Roger
Watts. So we'll see as we get ready to bring the captains out.
I didn't look like him over there.
So the interesting setup here in this press box is kind of get confused. And
3 and 4.
All right. So
Ronnie Bonner and Jack Cleveland will be your captains for Joe T here. Or is it Pulaski Robinson? Which one is it?
I think they prefer to go by Joe T or just Robinson. Somebody gave them Pulaski Robinson when they got stuck into the PCSSD, and I don't think they really care for it. If there's any Robinson folks joining the stream.
Pulaski Robinson it is.
Yeah, right. That's kind of what I was thinking.
Yep.
So as we await, as the captains will head out onto the field, and like you said, Maxwell Pace, Caleb Stroud, C.J. Murphy, and you say Roderick Watts was the other?
Yes.
All right. And then on the other side, Ronnie Bonner and Jack Cleveland will be the captains for the Robinson Senators.
You got Pace and Watts going to walk out of the center with the other two.
So as we get ready for the coin toss here. Again, you guys make sure that you are sharing this stream for us. And we'll make a quick reminder for you of our official sponsors. The official sponsor of Hornets Athletics, Cornerstone Home Lending, and the fine folks, Dio and his crew. Our weekly coaches show is brought to you every week by American Pie Pizza. Our penalty flags will be sponsored tonight once again by the folks over at PI Roofing. Our halftime sponsor, Ackles Carpet One, along with our replay sponsor of Ackles Carpet One. Our fourth quarter sponsor, Acre Family Pharmacy in Maumelle. Make sure you go see our friends over at Acre. Our Good Hands Catch of the Game, brought to you by Allstate Brooke Brolo Agency in Maumelle. And, of course, our first down sponsors will be McClarty Nissan.
Looks like we're going to have the ball first again, Steve.
So Robinson, I believe, won the toss and deferred. And so we will receive. And that is precisely what had happened. So Maumelle will be headed north to start this one as we get ready for football.
Are you ready for some football?
Well, I am ready for football. I've been ready all week. And I hope Matt doesn't get run over. He has set himself up in a beautiful spot for a great camera view. So, yeah, get that ready. If that camera tumbles, then we'll switch back to the top side. As we'd be doing you a disservice if Will doesn't get switched to Matt's camera in about 2 seconds. It's going to be good stuff. We await these guys coming out. And here come the Hornets as Matt gets swallowed up.
Swarmed.
There you go. He gets swarmed by the Hornets. And Nico Knight lead the way. And a great job there as they did a good job of – he did take a few shots there, but a fantastic job there by
I'm
Matt.
not going to lie. I really wanted to see him get rolled up.
That's how you get things set up. So checking the comments as they're getting going already. Cardi Goated said Maumelle by 21. Slade says Maumelle by 14. Hey, you guys throw your predictions in there. Give me some score predictions. Let's have some fun with it. Maybe there's, I don't know, maybe there's something we can give away. You want somebody gets it right, a Maumelle Sports Network Yeti Cup. How about that?
Sounds like a plan to me.
All right, so y'all put the scores in the comments. Share the stream. Put your score predictions in the comments. And if you get it 100% exactly right, then we'll get you a Maumelle Sports Network tumbler. I can't use that other one because, well, yeah, we may not be able to afford a Yeti. So, all right.
Can you say that?
You pull that shut. That guy didn't shut it when he left.
Thanks a lot, Junior.
All right. So remember, exact scores here. That's the way to get it. As looks like Dre Next Door says 35-14. I'm going to have to go back and pull these comments up after the game. And somebody might have to help me over there. Hey, look, I brought your list if you want to be just like the PA announcer over there.
There's a towel on the terra firma.
So we are
on the terra firma.
all set here for kickoff, and we're ready to play some football as back deep to return for the Hornets is going to be number 14. Maurice Mosby. Who else is back there? I see 13, Caden McGee and Jesse Knight.
So, real quick.
Okay.
PI roofing.
Yes.
We're going to associate that with pass interference roofing?
Absolutely. I mean, they're part of our penalty flag, so might as well.
Hopefully the pass interference will come on the Robinson secondary tonight.
That's right. Well, hopefully, Watts is just running right past him all night. So
somebody's going to try to hold him.
We'll see how this one goes.
That man.
Like I said, Robinson had a tough matchup last week with that matchup against PA.
Yeah, they did.
It's just a tough situation to be in, and so we'll see.
PA's got a pretty solid little running back.
Jude says, what if you don't go to Maumelle? I mean, you could still have a really cool tumbler. And here we go. As that one is kicked deep, Mosby will let this one bound into the end zones.
That's a pretty good kick.
And Maumelle will start this one from the 20. So we'll see the Hornets come out on offense. They'll be in a 3 wide receiver set. Once again, across the front, left tackle Andrew Chambly. Left guard Kelby Forte. At center, senior Braden Yancey.
Harris?
At right guard, Caleb Stroud. And at right tackle, Kevin Hamilton. Yeah, Harris is going to be lined up right over on the right-hand side here. And it looks like he's got –
That's the end.
Yeah.
We'll have Stroud and Hamilton.
So here we go as Weston looks to the left. He's got Rogers. Rogers with his first catch of the season. I like that. Rogers goes 3.
Williams.
Get him out to the 24. Was that 11?
11 would be Rogers.
Yeah, that's Amari Rogers on the catch. So 4 yards on the first play of the game as Maumelle comes out quick. They caught us a little off guard there. I wasn't expecting us to go quick. Sure. So now Rogers, Crawford behind Pierce. Rogers to the right. Rogers is another very talented guy on this team to keep an eye on. Now Weston, he'll hand it to Crawford. Crawford keeps it left side and is taken down after a gain of 3. They're going to be about 2 shy of a first down.
Third manageable, Steve.
So 3rd down and 2 here. I would expect to go right back to Crawford again. PA announcer says 3. I think that's 2 as that's the 28-yard line.
Yes, it is.
That's my Saline County math.
Saline County math is better than the wherever the PA announcer's math.
So Pierce, he'll hand this one to Crawford, and they bottle this one up. Crawford breaks free, though, and will not get back
there, though.
To the line of scrimmage. Maybe got a yard. We'll see what Horton wants to do here.
He's on the 29.
Be a yard shy, and let's see. Does Horton decide, and he will bring the punt team on.
Quick 3 and out.
So not the start the Hornets wanted offensively there. 3 and out.
2 run plays that didn't do too much. Thought we had a little glimmer there on that 3rd down, but did not make it.
So Crawford late getting back out on the field here as he's got to come out. An extra blocker. I can't see if that is Brookhagen, but it should be Brookhagen punting.
No.
What's the number?
Desmond Williams punting.
Okay. So Dez kicks this one, and a good kick hit somebody as it bounds once, now bounces again. Boy, Robinson took a chance there. Now this ball will roll, trying to get some wind behind it inside the 30 and down to the 28-yard line. And it'll be down there by Mosby. So we'll get to see this Joe T. Robinson offense come out on the field.
What offense was that, Steve?
Joe T. Robinson.
Okay, just making sure.
I'm just going to stick with Robinson. It looks like Wright's getting the start at quarterback. Number 1, Jakaisen Wright, will be the starter for the Senators at quarterback, and they're going to go with the speed option at quarter.
He's a quick one.
Cersei, sure. I believe, is the one next to him.
Pretty big running back.
Is that 6? 6 foot 200. That looks about 6 foot 200.
6'1" in the backfield, 13 over here on the side.
Here's your future D1 matchup we're going to get to see as you got number 5, Nico Davier. He's going to be lined up right over top of Amarian Harris, I believe. Nico dabbing up his guys, and maybe something's on the field.
He did not throw it that far.
All right.
Maybe tape.
Hey, I've heard there's been an influx of army worms this year. Maybe that's the issue. All right, so here we go, and we will get to see that matchup between Nico and Harris, 2 future Hogs on the outside.
See the speed.
Right. He'll give it to Cersei as Cersei keeps it to the right side. Murphy right there waiting for him as C.J. Murphy, and among others, is there for the tackle. He goes maybe a yard to the 30. They may give him 2 out of that, and it'll be 2nd down and 8. C.J. Murphy, great job there getting in and making that tackle amongst other Hornets.
Jordan Harrison was there as well.
We'll see how much they, normally in this kind of setup, if you're Robinson, you probably want to run right behind Big Amarian Harris, but you got Nico over top of it. Now Mosby comes down there as well.
Yeah, that'll create a few problems.
Yeah. So Mosby.
They're going to force him to run away from the strong spot.
They're going to run back to the left. In the backfield, but he tripped almost. Now he gets away from the tackle.
Jesse Knight.
And that was McGarrah in the backfield quickly. Couldn't hold him. Knight with the tackle. And that'll bring up a 3rd down and 4.
McGarrah slowed him up enough for Jesse to get there and bring him on down, though. So.
Good job by McGarrah to bust through there and make that one a little more difficult. So 3rd and 4, and we'll see if the defense can step up and make a stop. Again, you guys make sure you're sharing this stream. Now this one, they'll fake it outside. Now Wright wants to throw. Got a guy open. He's got him now running. Knight trying to chase him down around the corner in the midfield before pushed out of bounds by Caleb Epperson. And that's going to be a big 1st down for the Senators all the way out to the 48-yard line.
You see Nico meet the running back in the backfield? I bet the running back saw it.
Running back felt it for sure.
Yeah, he did. Too bad he didn't have the ball.
So Wright again, Cersei behind him. All right, he'll take the snap, hands this one to the middle of Cersei in the backfield. Maumelle misses the tackle. Knight meets him at midfield, shrugged on. Now look at Nico as he makes a big hit, and he won't miss that one as they'll take him down at midfield.
Boy, Jesse Knight is all over the place already.
He is just a missile coming from his safety position.
That's what he told us he liked to do. I like to hit.
Nico there to help clean that one up. Hornets need to tackle a little lower, as they're a little high on some of these tackles. And
That's a big man to tackle up high.
Absolutely. Let's get down there a little lower and make these guys pay for it.
200 pounds with 4.5 speed is, especially if he gets going quick, that's a load.
So 3 wide receivers stacked here to the left side, and now they're going to get Maumelle off sides, and they'll get 5 free yards here. So that'll make it 2nd down and 3, as that's our first PI roofing penalty of the game. I am thankful for an air-conditioned press box. I can tell you that right now.
It's not a bad press box.
It's a beautiful facility. Give Robinson, PCSSD, credit. Great job here as we got 2 members of PCSSD doing battle. All right, so right now a much more manageable 2nd down and 3. Right, slow snap. Now one option left. Nico chasing him down. Big block. Now Wright gets the corner and going to be hit hard at the sideline. That's
Max Pace.
Pace with the big hit at the sideline, and that's going to be enough, though, for Robinson. 1st down.
Boy, D-cleater.
So down to the 37-yard line here is Robinson moving the ball efficiently on their first drive. So now Wright, he'll be in the backfield by himself this time. Numbers, by the way, they're very difficult to see from up here. I'm thankful for Andy and his long eyes. All right, empty backfield, right side, looking tipped in the air, caught. No, he dropped it. Boy, Epperson was coming up to put a lick on the receiver. Is that 5? Sorry, 19. Jamarcus Brown was the intended receiver for Robinson. Jack Cleveland, I believe, is the other guy.
7 lined up out wide. Zach Wofford on the other side.
Jack Cleveland, I think, is the other guy that we'll see on the field at quarterback for Robinson at times. I think he's a little better thrower from what I saw last week. So we'll see if they stick with Wright. So far, the offense has looked good with him.
Cersei in the backfield.
All right. He'll hand this one to Cersei, and Maumelle ready for it as that's McGarrah. And now dragging down and no gain as he just does get back to the line of scrimmage. Nico in there on that one, as well as James Whitley.
Sure looked like he took a step before the ball was snapped to me. Could be wrong.
So that's going to bring up a 3rd down and 10. And we'll see if the Hornets going to pin their ears back and come after Wright on this one. 20 seconds on the play clock as Robinson making some substitutions. Wright getting his track shoes tied up, ready to run. So now again, empty set here for Wright. Nobody with him. Hornets going to pin them back as they're going to come. Now the quarterback draw left side. Got a lot of blockers in front of him. Across the 30, met at the 32, or sorry, 27, and that's going to be enough for a Robinson first down.
The guy's quick.
It's quick. Did a good job there as I thought Maumelle would really try to bring the house, and instead they backed everybody up and left the middle of the field open. And
look what happened.
And gifted them a first down. So 1st and 10 now from the 26 as we're under 7 minutes to go in the first quarter. Right, Cersei to his right.
4 receivers.
This one they'll give it to Cersei. Cersei met right in the middle.
Loss of a several. Lost a couple.
Lose a yard, maybe 2, as that looks like that's Harrison, Whitley,
55,
and McGarrah in there on that one.
Or you could say a host of Maumelle linebackers. Hey, we got 55 on the field this time.
No, that's McGarrah. They got the wrong roster up there for the PA. So now they'll fake this one. 2nd down, 11 here. Hornets need to stiffen up here and get a stop. Now Cersei behind Wright. Wright gets the snap and gives it up the middle and going to be pulled down, and that is Whitley on that tackle. No, 55. McGarrah.
McGarrah again.
McGarrah, a lot of tackles here on this first drive of the game. That's going to be a gain of 4 to bring up a 3rd and 7. So they get down to the 23, needing the 16 for a first down.
Somebody trying to come talk about pizza already.
I'll take some pizza. Anybody want to bring some pizza? Take some pizza.
Somebody
head over to American Pie Pizza and bring us something. Pizookie?
Yeah.
Halftime Pizookie? Wonder if we can make that happen.
I will do that.
So 3rd and 7, empty backfield here is Wright. Look for the quarterback draw again. Wright stops. Look, he's got a man in the right. Doesn't throw it to him. Now looking, wants the end zone. Got a man wide open and missed
through
him.
His hands.
Right through his hands. That was 7. Zach Wofford, who was over the middle, wide open.
Somebody got a little scared.
That was 6 all day if he just snatches it down. But instead, the Hornets catch a break.
That is not. You are correct, Will.
So 4th down and 7. Robinson's going to leave the offense on the field here.
Well, from here, you'd look at 23, 40 yards.
I don't know what their kicking situation looks like.
Not 40 yards.
Apparently not. New running back in the game. That is number 21, Anthony Freeman. No. Yes. Motion man is Owens. All right, big blitz coming. They tried to set up the screen. It's caught and make the tackle as he breaks it down to the 20, and the Hornets will hold at the 20-yard line as the defense gets the turnover on downs.
That's how you do it.
And the offense will come back out on the field. So bend, don't break on that drive. Great job by the Hornets to get the 4th down stop.
It went roughly 50 yards, 55 yards on the field, and just kind of sputtered out a little too early, which we are thankful for.
Yes.
Now let's move the ball.
Say thanks to a few other folks that are watching the stream. I know our buddy Danny West is watching this stream to keep an eye on a few of these hog commits, as well as Andrew Hutchinson with Rivals.
How's it going, Hutch?
Oh, Hutch. Hutch was happy that he messaged me earlier because he was not aware this game got moved. So he was going to send his guy here without – and now looking deep. That's over the middle. Caught. That's Watts. Or is that Williams? That is Williams. You're right.
Williams or it's Williams.
Watts is over here, so you're right. That's Des Williams with his first catch of the year, and it's a big one.
You got 6 and 9.
Give him 17 on that one. First down, Hornets.
9 was upside down, so he looked like a 6.
That's a McClarty Nissan first down, and the Hornets get back quickly. Crawford to the right. Pierce gets it, gives it to Crawford up the middle. Crawford breaks one tackle across the 40, 45, still dragging folks all the way to midfield, and that'll be another McClarty Nissan first down for the Hornets.
Let's see if they go again, Steve.
I like the tempo here.
That's fine.
You just do the replay later. Up to the 49 here. Cross midfield as they get into Robinson territory for the first time.
Going up top.
They'll fake. They'll give it to Crawford. Crawford finds a hole. Crawford across the 45, 40, 35. Spin move and brought down at the 32-yard line. And another McClarty Nissan first down. Andrew Chambly. He's saying, come on, let's go. He wants to run. Chambly gets that offensive line set. He's getting the call. Pierce. Rogers to the right. Crawford behind him. 3 wide receivers set. Pierce. Hands it to Crawford again. Pierce
stumbled out of the backfield.
Crawford will fall and trip himself up at maybe a yard gain on that one.
This is exciting. I like him going this fast.
Yeah, I like the pace right now. 2nd down and 9.
Keep pushing it.
And I like what you were saying a minute ago. It's getting close to that time to take a shot.
I'd have went up top at the 50, but that's me, not him.
So from the 31, Crawford still in at running back. Rogers to the left. Now Pierce fakes it. Now looking, steps into the pocket, throws it over the top. Oh, and what a hit on
Desmond Williams.
Dez.
No play action there.
It was. And
but they got rushed pretty quick, too, though. They were in the backfield. Looks like they were expecting something of that nature. Kind of disrupted. He didn't get the time he wanted, that's for sure.
Good job there by the Robinson defense to get some pressure on Pierce.
3rd and 9.
So big 3rd down here. Crawford back to the right-hand side.
15.
Oh, that's 15. They'll hand this one to 15. And
around the corner.
That is Barnum. Barnum, did he get the first down?
He's got
it.
Yes, he did.
That's Barham, sorry. Jason Barham, the sophomore.
You made that look really easy for 9 to 10 yards there.
A good run there. That's a McClarty Nissan first down. They'll stick with him in the backfield. Barham, a new name at running back, is now he'll split to the right side. And they'll give it to him again as it pushes through the pile behind Stroud. Nothing there.
That didn't really work.
As they'll maybe lose a yard. Now Barham will come off the field. Crawford got a break. He's back in. Brookhagen is in at tight end right now.
When do we see Waits?
Still haven't seen him. I know there's some issues they've been working out, so hopefully we'll get to see him soon. Pierce fakes this one, now looking. Crawford picks up the block. Pierce has to scramble to his left, looking. Nobody open. Throws it back of the end zone. He's got a couple guys there.
Touchdown.
Caught it. Touchdown, Hornets. Who makes that catch? Is that
who
Roderick?
it was.
Is that my boy Roderick?
That was number 6.
Rod Watts with the catch and a touchdown to get this one started. The best wide receiver in 5A showing out early.
Heck of a catch, too.
What a play by Roderick Watts to get that touchdown, and that is 100% a nomination for our All-State Good Hands catch of the game.
Let's see that again, Will.
All right, Ackles replay. What an absolutely phenomenal job by Pierce just to
Way to find him.
Yeah.
Brookhagen on the kick.
So Brookhagen. Snap is there. Compton gets it down. Kick is up. Kick is good, and the Hornets lead 7-0.
Very, very good second drive.
Well, great job by Watts to come back and get that ball.
I think they had 1 3rd down the entire drive, if I'm not mistaken. And that was down there in the red zone. Or to get into the red zone, I should say.
So great job there. Great scoring drive by the Hornets as the Hornets now take an early 7-0 lead here with 3 minutes and 13 seconds to go in our first quarter. Again, I want to say thanks to the folks over at Cornerstone Home Lending. They are the official sponsors of Maumelle Hornet football. Text DO to 36260 for all your home lending needs.
I texted Dio earlier today.
I've been in touch with Dio a few times this week.
Why, though? It was his birthday.
Oh, that's right. You are right.
It was Dio's birthday.
That's right. Happy birthday, Dio.
I thought about mailing myself over in a cake and popping out for him, but he told me no.
Dio would be watching this, but he's busy with other responsibilities. So Brookhagen, this kick is deep. Going to be returnable from the 6. I don't have a number. Across the 10, 20, 25, and going to be met and drugged down. Boy, looked like Knight got held. Looked like they were trying to tackle Knight over there.
21.
Return man was number 21, Anthony Freeman. And I believe Knight might have been in on that tackle, too. I was trying to see it was a 2, but I couldn't see the other number.
I didn't catch the tackle.
By the way, if you
lost
guys,
in my long eyes.
I think we're still looking for a spotter for our statistician, Jim Ashley. So anybody wants to come hang out at a football game and you're good with a pair of binoculars and yelling out numbers.
Other than me.
Then let us know. We'd love to put you to work for nachos or something.
Maybe a hot dog.
Yeah, so Wright still in at quarterback. Cersei, I believe. I don't think that's Cersei. That's too small to be Cersei. I can't see who the running back is. Wright, low snap. He'll hand it up the middle. Oh, breaks free across the 35. Met at the 40. Look at the tackle.
Hello.
Woo, and that's how you tackle is Maxwell Pace.
15.
Picked him up and put him down.
Noah Freeman.
Number 15. Thank you, Noah Freeman. Boy, and McGarrett took a lick out of that.
Yeah, he kind of ran into it.
But a big first down, and now a late penalty has been thrown here, and we'll see what this one is. That may be some talking. I think Pace may have said something after the play. We'll see if that's what this call is. It's PI.
You're going to have a conversation.
Well, they're going to go talk to Coach. So, yeah, that's going to be a PI roofing penalty. It's going to sideline.
Sideline infraction.
Well, they didn't give him a warning. They gave him unsportsmanlike conduct. We went straight from warning to penalty and 15 yards on the play. Unsportsmanlike conduct. I think that's what it was. He looked like he was motioning a sideline warning, but I really think that was a –
Yeah, the personal foul was not called there.
Yeah, I think that was an unsportsmanlike conduct maybe on Pace. I don't know for sure. So here we go. Now across midfield to the 45.
Right. Penalize the guy for getting power ball.
Looking as Harrison gets pushed out of that play and now taken down quickly by number 50, Whitley, on the tackle.
C.J. Murphy was there too. 23. That's McClure.
Yeah.
23 is McClure. Yes. Murphy's 8.
So as Wright looks to the sideline, now starting to come in the game, they're going to change that play as Robinson. Now 19 seconds left on the play clock to get this one in. Plenty of time. 2:25 on the game clock. Now Wright. Is that still Freeman next to him? I believe it is. It looks a little bigger. That could be Cersei.
15.
So Wright, he'll go to left. This is a straight run as Nico trying to run him down. They'll stretch this one out. And a big hit at the corner by Epperson. Nope, and it was inbounds as the official says no. There is a PI roofing penalty. I believe that's going to be a hold on Robinson.
We're going to get 10 of those yards back.
And look at Skyler back there. He's letting them know that, yes, back him up. Back him up 15 here.
10.
It is a hold. You're right.
10.
10. 10. 10, I say. I give it a 10.
Miss Davis.
I give it a 10. If you don't know what we're talking about, then
you're not old enough.
Yeah, exactly. So they'll walk this one off from the spot of the foul all the way back to the other 45-yard line. So it's going to be 2nd down and 20 for Robinson. The clock gets started with 2:06 to go here in our first quarter.
There's so many lines coming to my head right now. I will just keep myself quiet about that.
All right, so here we go. 2nd down, 20. As Wright dropping, wanted the screen. Hornets do a good job of recognizing him. Somehow makes the catch, and now room across the 45, still going to the 40-yard line. And somehow they just turned a busted play into a gain of 15, and that's going to make it 3rd down and 5 for Robinson. Make it 3rd and 4 as they get 16 on the play, all the way to the 44-yard line.
Well, this is interesting.
So 3rd and 4, 1:48 to go as Robinson on the ball. Boy, they did a heck of a job to get
15
that.
in the backfield still, Steve.
Freeman still in the backfield. That's a false start. Didn't call. Oh, and met in the backfield. What a play.
This is where you decline the penalty?
Epperson?
Can you decline that?
No, that's going to be C.J. Murphy in the backfield. Big play by C.J. Murphy. And a huge loss of 3 makes it 4th down and 7.
And here we are again, 4th and 7.
So we'll see what the decision is this time for Robinson. Another 4th down as they're channeling their inner Pulaski Academy and going for it on 4th down every time.
Apparently we have a public bathroom.
I tell you, it's the closest bathroom compared to anywhere else. So Wright, look for the quarterback draw here. And again, that's a false start. And they will call this one.
They called that one.
So back them up 5 more. Now you got to believe that Coach Escola is going to punt. Now the Hornet players are asking for that big contingent of Hornet fans, which is lined up from about the 10-yard line on one side all the way to the goal line on the other side, plus a full set of stands. And now Robinson will punt it as Knight and Pace go back as the return men. 4th and 12 now for the Senators. So now set to punt this one.
Who's their punter?
Thought he said 35, Alex Gabriel. So Alex Gabriel in the punt.
Notice their numbers are on their helmets too.
And that one, good kick to the right side. Angles it away, bounds at the 20, inside the 15, the 10. This
Wow,
ball's going to roll all the way to the 4, making the 3-yard line is where they'll down this one. And a great job there by Gabriel to pin the Hornets deep.
Beautiful punt by that young man. Ball dribbled and just dribbled and dribbled and dribbled. And I think I'm just going to take a rest right here.
Just a fantastic job there. And we'll see if the Hornets can go 97 yards for a score here. 34 seconds to go in the first quarter. Hornets lead this one 7-0 on the touchdown pass from Weston Pierce to Roderick Watts. So Crawford is in the backfield, I believe, behind Pierce. He'll give it to Crawford. A lot of, whoa, boy, and he got hit right at the 2. Look at Chambly pancaking little fella as he hits the ground hard. Brookhagen helps him up.
How else is there? Is there another way to hit the ground when that man hits you?
I tell you want to talk about a mismatch too. Give Brookhagen credit there. He was up, squared up with Marion Harris, trying to get that push.
You know, how much for passing out of the end zone on something like this? But you ain't got much option here, bud.
Is that 15 in the backfield? I believe it is.
Motion.
And
Watson
that's
motion.
Be that's the end of the first quarter.
Oh, you got to walk 100 yards. No big deal.
That'll do it for the first quarter of play. After a quarter of play from Robinson, Maumelle leads 7-0. All right, welcome back as we get ready for the second quarter of play. We've gone all the way to the other side, and Michael Candler's telling me that 15 is Jalen Waits, so that would make sense as we've been waiting to see Waits.
Steve, have you noticed the student section from Maumelle today?
Yeah, it is very colorful.
Looks like they're ready to do work. There's a couple kids over there in hard hats.
I love it.
With high-vis yellow vests. That's the orange vest.
A lot going in the middle as they get this one out to the 5. I believe that is 15 Waits. Cannot tell for sure as they unpile.
Well, whatever it is, it's going to be third and about.
I hope that is
8.
No, 25. Who is that?
I said 25 was Watts or Waits.
Waits. Okay, so Waits is wearing 25.
Yeah, he's a smaller front guy.
I was going to say, that looked like Waits, as that is who's in the backfield now. So Waits to the right.
Throw it.
Now Leach looking, pressure coming, and that's picked off. And
wow,
great play by Robinson there.
Pick 6 for 1 yard.
Just a fantastic play as they read that one perfectly. Picked it off. Touchdown, Senators.
Got to get a little more float under the ball there.
Well, and you can't stare that down.
Nope.
You've got to know if that's not there to go to your next option, as he had Waits stared down, and that's where he was going with it. So tough decision that time by by Weston to throw that one, and it's picked off. A great play by the defensive end there for Robinson. And Robinson is a kick away from tying this thing up.
That's unexpected. Very good play, like you said, though, for him.
Gabriel, and it's blocked!
Blocked.
Gabriel blocks the kick, or Gabriel's kick is blocked out of bounds at the 10, and so
Not a
the
timeout
Hornets
game.
hold the lead at 7-6, and we'll see if that ends up being a big play in this one.
I remember when you called a block kick one time.
Yeah, that was fun, wasn't it?
That was pretty incredible.
That was an amazing play. So, all right.
This one could be just as amazing.
Hey, I'm hoping for a good one. I got a feeling we're going to have 10 real good games this year.
Thank you, Captain Obvious.
11:24 to go in our half. As we scroll through, as we await this one. Quick reminder, I just saw this, and just a quick reminder for you guys. Remember, this stream will never cost anybody a dime. So if you see some website out there trying to say that this game is on another site and to click this link and to go to that, no. Always go to Natural State Sports on YouTube, Facebook, or head to Maumelle Sports Network on Facebook as well, and that's where you'll find the game. It's always free. There will never be a paywall in front of it. You'll never have to get any of that. We've got great sponsors. We've got great folks that have helped us out, and we are excited and blessed to be able to bring this at no cost to any of the fans. So appreciate it. Everybody joining us once again. All right, so we're ready. Is kick this one deep.
Mosby.
Returnable. Mosby at the 9, across the 10, 15, the 20, 25, and going to be pulled down at around the 30-yard line.
A good little return. Now it's time to go put it on the board.
Now a little more room to work this time, too. Not pinned back deep in our own end, so maybe Pierce and this offense will feel a little more comfortable this time.
Definitely doesn't give you a lot of option there when you're pinned that far down. You don't have your normal array of what you can really do, because a lot of times they can just pin it back and come after you. You give up 2 points, better than giving up 6, obviously, but, I mean, that was definitely not expected. Hornets still in the lead, though, so we're going to try to put more on the board here.
So Pierce, who's that? Who's behind him? Is that Crawford or is that
That's
Waits? All right. So good to see Jalen Waits getting some time.
White gloves, remember? White gloves.
That's right. All right, so Waits, 3 wide to the left. Now Weston wants to throw. He's looking, wants to go deep over the middle. Had Watts. He got hit in his route up top. Now got it specked and caught. And Speck gets the catch of the 39, much to the chagrin of those Robinson coaches. They are not happy as Coach Escola is in the face of that official right now at the 38-yard line.
Yep.
But that's going to be a gain of 9 for Speck. And a good job by Pierce.
Just on the run and just turned it loose. Pretty accurate, too.
So Waite still in the backfield. Now Rogers lined up over here to the left.
Horton told us Speck was better out of the slot than he was out wide.
Now they're going to just sneak this one ahead. Waits comes up, gets a late push. That'll be a gain of 3, and that'll be a McClarty Nissan first down.
Take it.
So fresh set of downs here.
That is a very large man down there on defense. Usually you can definitely see a size difference with Maumelle and these other guys. That guy would fit in great on the other side. Just saying, size-wise.
Yes, he would. So 3 wide now to the right here of Pierce. Yeah, that's a false start.
False start.
As I believe Stroud tried to get an early start there.
False start. Number 74. We'll take it back 5 yards. But we're on first down, so.
That'll back the Hornets up 5, and so that'll make it 1st and 15 here with 10:21 to go in the first half. All right, so we're ready as Pierce with Waits, 3 wide to the left. No, that's Crawford in the game now. Now Pierce looking to throw, picking up the block. Now Pierce got some pressure rolling to his left, and he'll throw this one away. And a good decision this time by Pierce to throw that one away. Gets it across the line of scrimmage. He was outside the pocket. And that's going to be no harm, no foul. 2nd down and 15.
Late penalty.
And a late PI roofing penalty flag. That can't be grounding as he got it across the line of scrimmage and he was outside the tackle box. That's a bad call if that's what they – and that is what they call.
Grounding.
No, that's a terrible call as Pierce was way outside the tackle box.
Do you need a replay? We got you.
Horton is very much upset, rightfully so. I mean, maybe this is a
loss of down. That's big.
Yeah, I mean, that's going to make it third down and, well, it'll be second down still, second
you don't
forever.
lose down, but you lose the yardage.
Boy, so a tough break there.
First down is literally the 48.
So second down now and 23 after the penalty. I'm not – can't say I agree with that call. A bunch of whistles here as we're still trying to get things figured out, and I think Horton and Maumelle wants a timeout. Again, I want to say thanks to everybody who's joining us and everybody watching us on the Maumelle or on the Natural State Sports Network. Here is Maumelle Sports Network as well. Brought to you by Cornerstone Home Lending. Text DO to 36260 for all your home lending needs. A good contingent here. It's good to have crowds at high school football again. And, hey, we're in the midst of 6 straight nights of football. It started on Wednesday.
And we'll end on
Monday. Hogs play tomorrow. Big one against Rice. What you feel about that one, Andy?
I'll be there. I'll let you know.
Okay, you enjoy that. I'm going to be relaxing poolside.
I don't have a pool. I'm sure I can find one in Fayetteville later after the game, though.
I'm quite sure you could.
I think I'm going to try to find my way to the Catfish House after the game.
That's not a bad idea. Yep. All right, so we're ready now. Second down, 23 here. As Pierce gets the snap, fakes to Crawford. Crawford got plenty of time here. Good protection, going
Wide
deep.
open.
Got his man, and caught! Roderick Watts is going to the house, baby! 71 yards to the best wide receiver in 5A once again.
Proven.
Roderick
Right
Watts
there.
just keeps coming.
Bomb.
Huge play.
Right on target.
Roderick Watts.
Great catch. What a better throw.
Woo, buddy. Couldn't have thrown it better. Watts just outpacing everybody down the field. 71 yards on that one, and that'll make you feel better after that interesting penalty call.
Think Coach called that?
Yeah, Coach said, go get him.
Hey, we're going up top. That's what we're doing.
Brookhagen's ready to kick, but he doesn't have anybody to hold it, so I guess we're just going to do the old school drop kick here. That's what he's going to do. Look, he's ready. Plenty of time, 10 seconds still as Compton gets out there. Compton was celebrating on his skateboard, I think, over there. Here we go. Brookhagen kick is up, kick is good. And the Hornets extend the lead 14-6. So you laugh at me, but I feel bad for him. But Compton in the offseason, he said he hadn't been on a skateboard in like 6 years or something, and he steps on a skateboard and falls right off of it, busts up his hand, his arm. So he missed several practices in fall camp because he decided to skateboard for the first time in 6 years.
Man, skateboards are dangerous.
Yes, they are. So, wow. Let's catch our breath here. Big one there. Hornets stuck back deep, second down, 23, and Pierce finds Watts for 71 yards, and yet another All-State Good Hands Catch of the Game nominee brought to you by the Brooke Brolo Agency in Maumelle. So I hope you guys, if you haven't shared it yet, you better share it now. And I'm going to tell you right now, Danny West, Andrew Hutchinson, anybody else that's associated with high school athletes that can help get guys noticed, number 6 on this football field needs some offers. My understanding is the only offer, I shouldn't say need, he deserves more offers. His only offer currently that I'm aware of is from Arkansas Baptist. So Brookhagen's kick, returnable from the 7. Brook is out across the 15, across the 20, now cuts back, tries the stiff arm, and says no, sir, as he is ripped to the ground. And that's Jesse Knight. Says take your stiff arm and do this with it, and puts him on the ground.
I don't need your stiff arm. Now he's still talking. I don't know who he's talking to. Maybe his team, maybe that team. He doesn't care. He's just talking.
Jesse just wants to talk.
Talk and hit people.
Hey, and give the kid
He's
a lot
good
of
at both.
Hey, that too, and hey, give him credit. Jesse
Yeah,
Knight went to
great.
school all day on Tuesday, came out and went to practice until 6:30, shows
talked
up
to us.
at American Pie Pizza, does his thing, chills with us for a bit, and then goes to work.
He
for
said,
a couple
I got to go to
hours
work, and put his pizza in a box and left.
and went to work. That's a hardworking kid right there. So here we go, as Wright in the backfield with Cersei. I gets the snap,
No snap.
and they bump into each other in the backfield, and Hornets say
Wow.
no as they're swarming in the backfield, tripped him up, takes him down in the backfield, and that's pace.
Nico turned him around. He said, I don't think I want to go that way.
I'd run away from 5-2.
Daryl Cersei. That kid's going to be somebody, too. He's got 3, I think, division, or like, not
He's got an
Power five?
Arkansas State offer and a couple of
Memphis,
other.
and I think North Texas.
I believe you're right. I was looking at Hutch. Actually, Hutch put a good article out on Rivals. It's a free article. If you search for Andrew Hutchinson on Twitter, he's got a good article right now about this game and all the other Hog commits and where they're playing at, and also any other players that have Hog interest. So now 2nd down and 13 for Robinson. Right. It's a snap, another low snap. Now here comes trying to chase him down. It's Murphy. Now he's got to run the other way, looking, throwing, and knocked it down in the backfield as the Hornets were swarming on that one. Murphy, Davier, Harrison, McClure, all back there. I don't know if that was supposed to be a screen or that was just everybody beat their man on that one. As McClure was the first one back there, Nico was doing some dancing with Marion Harris on the other end. Yeah. Harris going to get his workout in this one as those quick feet from Nico.
I seen him perform the patented point guard spin move on the other side.
Another low snap is right. Looking to his left. He's got a guy open, looking for a hit, and a nice tackle on the outside. I believe that's Epperson.
We're going to have a roving passer, though. Harrison gave him one.
Oh, that was bad. Yeah, I just saw the replay of it. That was a bad decision by Harrison as he came late.
Free 15.
So that's going to be a first down, and that negates a great play on 4th down.
Well, Jesse's standing back here like he's ready to receive a punt, and he doesn't even know there's going to be a penalty on it.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. Epperson did a good job to make the tackle.
Oh, that's a tough way to give up 15. Maybe they're going to say, no, it wasn't too late, and we're just going to take it back. No, they're going to give it to him.
They'll give him a 15 here, and that'll be an automatic first down.
That is not the way you want to come off the field. You were off the field, ready for offense to take back over, and made a little hiccup there. We got to make up for that.
So McGarrett back on the field here as the Hornets rotate some defensive linemen in and out of the game. Coming out of the game was number 63, Richard Johnson. Got to meet him at American Pie Pizza Tuesday night.
Good kid, too.
So Wright, he'll get another low snap. Now gives us some Cersei. Cersei's got a lot of room to the left side. Cersei across the 45, midfield, 45-40, knocked out of bounds by Jesse Knight, but not until he picks up a huge gain of about 22 on that one.
Now how much does the penalty hurt you?
Yeah, you never want to give a team second chances, and that was one of those times.
He had nothing but daylight in front of him. And Jesse Knight.
Yeah. Jesse Knight doing his best, patrolling the backside as now Robinson hustling the guy off the field. And Wright looking. And now Wright will look back to the sidelines here as he's getting the call.
15 in the backfield.
So Freeman back in the backfield for Robinson.
We need a turnover.
There's a snap to Wright. Fakes it to Freeman. Now here comes the pressure. Throws Wilson out to the right side. Now got to make a tackle. A great job. Oh, somehow he's balls out. Balls on the ground and picked up by, I believe that's McGarrett. Got it, and he did. What a play as you called the turnover, Romo. So McGarrett comes up with it off the forced fumble.
I swear to y'all, I didn't know that was going to happen.
What a play there. I thought maybe I thought for a minute that he was actually down in the backfield.
I did too. I'm glad he wasn't.
But I'll take it. And I think that might be the argument of the coaches maybe there.
He wasn't down.
I couldn't see it for sure. But
he was as down as that intentional grounding penalty was earlier.
Well, that's huge. That is now the 5th forced fumble recovered by the Hornets, the 9th total forced fumble of the season already. So Crawford in the backfield, Pierce with Speck, Williams, and Now they'll try the reverse. Oh, they're going to want to pass out of this, and Robinson was ready for it.
Fire it.
Now looking, throwing deep, whoa, and hey, he stole it from him. That could have been a catch. And yeah, he's got an argument here. Rod was going to try to toe tap that, and the coach caught it before he could make a play. I tell you, Rod's got an argument here.
Wow.
He probably wouldn't have caught it in bounds.
So you still got to give the kid the chance.
But you can't, he was trying to toe tap and stretch, and the Robinson coach didn't give him an opportunity.
And then laughed about it.
You want to talk about a time for a sideline warning, that'd be it. Give me 15 after that.
You could do it like in the longest yard and throw the ball at him, maybe.
Yes.
Where's the play?
So Pierce, Crawford lined up behind him. Now looking, they're showing a blitz here as the linebacker was offsides. They'll snap it. Where's the flag? Still no penalty. Crawford across the 35. The linebacker was literally standing over top of Yancey on that play, and they still didn't throw the flag.
This is junk. Let's put this one in the end zone.
All right, so the
Don't
Hornets
worry about it later.
Hornets get 3 out of that one. It'll make up 3rd and 7. So 3rd down, 7 here. As the Hornets look to the sideline to get the call. Plenty of time to get it in here as the pace has slowed a little bit for the offense here in the second quarter. Now a lot of time coming off. They may have to wait. They may have to burn a timeout. I think that's what they're going to do is they're not in any hurry.
No.
The Hornets are going to call timeout, let the clock run down. And there it is. So the Hornets with the timeout.
Remember what happened the last timeout?
Yeah, it worked out pretty well the last time. So 14-6 here, 7:08 to go in the half. And I'm going to jump over here to fearlessfriday.com, check out the scoreboard, and see what we got going on this week. So,
holy cow.
Yeah, that's from last night.
Oh.
Yeah, Southwest.
Wow.
Southwest still does not have a win as a program as Parkview handled business 47-0. Cabot in the second quarter leads Jonesboro 14-7.
That's where Roger.
North Little Rock 17-14 over Harbor in the second. Greenwood leads Southside 13-0. Bentonville over Conway 13-7. Sylvan Hills is having no issues with Little Rock Central 14-0.
Didn't expect them to.
Bryan a little slower start than I would have expected at home against Marion, but up 14-0 in the second. In 6A play, El Dorado and Camden Fairview played last night, 40-36. El Dorado took care of that one. And let's get past some of these. Pine Bluff Dollarway, that game was canceled. Wynn leads West Memphis 21-0. Mountain Home over Harrison 7-6. Van Buren over Alma 14-6. Little Rock Christian just keeps rolling, 28-0 in the second quarter, just down the street from us right now. So 5A scores. As there's a few I was looking at. Let's see. We've already hit all those. Morrilton 7-6 over BB currently. Jacksonville leads Mills 14-6.
PA's only up 8-7.
So we're ready. That's going to be a battle right there. So here we go. Williams in motion. Pierce gets the snap. Rolling to his right. Being chased. Wants to go deep. Throws it up deep and overthrew everybody. And boy, Amari Rogers is hot as he was wide open over here. But Pierce would have had no chance to turn and find him across the field.
Pretty rushed there.
So big blitz coming from the end. And we'll get back to the rest of these scores. Jacksonville over Mills 14-6. But the big one right now, you said it, Andy. PA leads 8-7 over Madison Ridgeland in the second quarter. That's a big one. Bologna currently 21-7 lead over Greene County Tech at their place. Harding Academy and Valley View. Valley View that game got picked up on Wednesday as Valley View's opponent was that game got canceled, so they're playing Harding Academy, a 14-14 game there. Magnolia 3-0 over Crossett. So Williams into punt. Snap's a good one. Williams will get this one off. Line, drive, kick. And going to be hard to cover as it's returnable from the 24. Now wanting some blocks to the left. Big block there on Mosby, and that's a block in the back, and he'll get it.
There we go.
There's the PI roofing penalty flag. And we got an injured player on the crackback block. That is going to be 14.
Mosby.
That's Mosby, who's slow to get up, but he's up at the 25. But we did have the illegal block in the back. It's going to be the PI roofing penalty call here, and that was an easy one. So that'll back them up 15 after the penalty. Mosby just fell down on the sidelines over there. His Band-Aid's over to take a look at him.
I love that name.
We told him last week we're going to start calling him Cramps.
Gramps.
So So let's hope Mosby's okay as they're taking a look at him over there on the sidelines right now. That's going to be a loss for the defense currently as we'll see how they line up on the defensive side of the ball for the Hornets. Good group of folks watching. We need those numbers to keep going up. You guys make sure that you subscribe. This is the home of Maumelle Hornet football all season long here on the Natural State Sports Network. So McClure trying to get the crowd into this one. So first down here for Robinson. It's right. He's gone the whole way in the first half so far at quarterback. I believe that's still Searcy behind him. And they'll have 2 wide to the right, 3 wide receiver set. All right. Hands this one in the middle, Searcy. He got a hole. He may go. And couldn't trip him up. Cross the 40, 45, across midfield. Knight's right there with him, and Knight will run him out of bounds at the 35-yard line.
That guy hits the hole fast.
Man. But a gain of 45 yards on that one for Darryl Searcy.
Talk about flip the field.
I tell you, when you have other Power 5 recruits and commits on the field, it's an opportunity for guys to show out and show what they can do. And right now, the 6s on either side of this field are getting it done and showing out in the first half of this one.
That kid's impressive. Knight was running him down like he was sitting still, though. He was giving it to him.
And now Wright hands this one up the middle to the left side. Wright and trying to get around and finally breaks another tackle and down to the 5, about 5-yard gain here. It's going to bring up a 2nd down and 5. I missed the number on the back. I believe that is Freeman on that one. It was Freeman. Harrison in on that tackle finally as he was able to break a few. So right now Hornets are struggling with some arm tackles, and I think we've got a PI roofing penalty on the field. Robinson's got a wide receiver dancing, so it must be against the Hornets.
Yeah, we're just going to walk this off.
And not sure as they're having a conversation with Coach over there on the other sideline. The penalty's going to be a personal foul on the Hornets.
Jeez.
That's a tough one. So 15 more here, and the Hornets are playing
giving it to them.
Undisciplined football here in the first half.
You know what happened at halftime last week?
Yeah, I have a feeling that conversation is going to happen again.
I think you're right.
All right, so Wright.
Need I call over the turnover gods?
With Freeman as they trying to get the change set, and they will. Now looking back, trying to get a call here. Right. Is that still Freeman? It is, I believe, in the backfield.
21.
So Wright, he'll hand this one off. That is Freeman. Freeman up the middle. He's met and taken down immediately. It's Nico, Knight, and McClure, I believe, are all in on that one.
Has made an appearance.
Sorry, Murphy.
How? He had him around the waist and chest.
We got another PI roofing penalty. Nico showing off his muscles as he's flexing for him.
A little face mask on it, though.
We'll see what this one is.
Offense.
That penalty's way over there. That's got to be on the offense, and it is going to be a hold.
That was the weirdest holding call I've ever seen a man call. He puts his hand in front of his face and then reaches up and pulls down with his hand. I'm sitting there going, face mask holding? What do we call that?
He was putting his mask on.
It's a pretty good tackle for loss by Nico there.
Yeah, that works out pretty well.
What do you do, pick him up and carry him?
Maybe that's why he was flexing on him.
Should have been watching it close up.
So 6:22 to go here.
Nico wanting everybody to get loud.
6:22 to go in the first half. First down.
22 to go.
22 yards here is Wright. Look for the quarterback draw here. Right. Steps back. Now he's looking. He wants to throw deep up over the middle. Got a guy open and a great catch. Fantastic catch over the middle. 20. And that's going to be that's a nice gain.
11.
Gabriel Bonner on the catch.
2nd 5.
And a big play to bring up 2nd down and manageable. It's 2nd 5. So now looking as Robinson trying to get the call here.
Robinson needs to pay somebody to clean the windows on this boat.
That's for sure. Look, they tried to clean them. They didn't clean the outside's the problem.
Somebody needs to lean out and do that. You going to get that at halftime?
Nope.
Oh, dadgummit.
I will not. All right, so Wright and Freeman in the backfield, I believe. Or is that Searcy? Now they'll flip this one out to the corner. That is Searcy. Searcy gets off one block. Now look at the what a play in the backfield. As that's, I believe, Mosby. Look, that's Pace coming down. That was Maxwell Pace from his safety position back there making that play.
Like a buzzsaw coming through there.
That's a big one. That's going to be a loss of a yard. So 3rd and 16 as we're down to 5 minutes and 13 seconds to go in our first half. Robinson gets the ball after half, so a touchdown here would be huge for the Senators. Hornets looking to get a stop. Searcy still in the backfield next to Wright. Wright gets the snap. Searcy looking to block somebody. Nobody there. Now Wright, only man is the left man in the corner, throws to the back of the end zone. Did he catch it? He did. What a catch in the back corner of the end zone.
I don't think he got his feet down.
Robinson, a great throw.
I don't think he got a single foot down.
And I think he got the left foot in for sure as Owens goes up, makes a great catch there. Phenomenal play as Wright hits Owens for the touchdown, and that makes it 14-12 with 4:51 to go in our first half.
We're going for 2. They're going to try to tie it up.
What great play there by Robinson. He had one guy in mind. He wasn't going to throw that to anyone else, and just put it up, threw the jump ball, and Owens went up and got it. Malik Owens, 5'7", 170, somehow was the guy that got up and made that play.
Massive man to throw a jump ball to. Normally jump balls are a little taller, but he went up and got it, so it doesn't matter.
They're going to have to snap this quick. 3 seconds, 2 seconds, and they do just get it off. Wright looking to his right side, throws it back to the end zone, and caught, and we're tied up.
2-point.
Big play there for Robinson as that one's caught in the end zone. 2-point conversion's good. And Robinson has tied this game up at 14 in the second quarter. So all of you that took that 35-14 score are now hoping that Robinson doesn't score again.
The rest of the game.
So the Hornets will get an opportunity here with 4:51 to go in the half to answer. So a good first half here so far from West Little Rock here out just below the mountains on Highway 10. I love this area. Such a beautiful area. Great place to buy a home. If you're looking for that, you should call me. Hit me up in the DMs.
Already did.
You did. We close on yours in a couple weeks. Less than 2 weeks now.
Yeah.
We'll be closing on yours, and then I'll be driving to Shreveport, Louisiana.
I will not be making that trip. I will be moving stuff.
I'd love to stay here and help you.
No, you wouldn't.
You're right, I wouldn't. I gave up on my moving days quite a while ago.
I was in a wheelchair.
Yeah, I moved you in the snow.
Was it snow?
Yeah, it snowed that day.
It was
the most random. It snowed.
I don't remember that. I was in a wheelchair and I was on drugs.
I was about to say, you were pretty doped up on pain meds. That kick back deep, going to be returnable. Is that Mosby again?
It is.
Looking to return across the 20, 25. Looking across. Oh, he needs a block. 35.
Come on.
Oh, and finally pulled down to the 36-yard line.
Can you call a horse collar on that? No, you can't.
Boy.
But there is one.
If Mosby doesn't have to juke his own defenders.
That's not a horse collar.
Not a horse collar.
You just don't yank the jersey down from around the top of the back.
But good.
We didn't see that, though.
Good starting field position here for the Hornets.
See it from up here. You can see it from right in front of you guys. Come on. Come on, Stripes.
So we get set here. Pierce, Crawford. No, that's Waits in the backfield to his left. Now Pierce hands it to Waits. A lot of traffic to get by in the backfield as Robinson does a good job to get in the backfield on that one. And now some talking, some hands being put on folks as Robinson's defensive lineman trying to get to the other side. But good job there as the momentum has shifted to the Robinson side here in this one. So Waits still in the backfield. Rogers to the right. Now Waits will join him on the right-hand side. Williams in motion. They'll give it to Waits. Waits left side. Got room. He squeezes through 45. Cross midfield. 40. 35. Pushing through the 30 down to the 28. Look at the speed. Woo! That's what the Hornets need right there. What speed by Jalen Waits.
That dude's quicker than a hiccup.
My goodness gracious. Waits goes 36 on that one, all the way down to the 28-yard line. Big play there for the Hornets.
It looked like the other guy was running away from him at the time. He's like, I don't know how to tackle him. I'm just going to run with him.
That's how you shift the
Who is
momentum.
down?
And now that's a lineman. Is that
Kelby?
at Forte? It's down. Let's see. As he went down late.
Deductive reasoning would tell me it's Forte.
Don't see.
Chambers
There's
stands
Andrews back here, and I think you're right. I think that is Forte, and let's hope this is nothing serious. Forte is the injured player. It just got way darker in here.
I kind of like it. See so much better.
So they taking a look here at Forte. I think a herd of cattle just came from upstairs. Wow. This whole press box just went to rattling. That was interesting.
Yeah, it's Forte.
Let's see, Forte, they're going to help him up.
Here, Will.
Yes.
Wait for me to go down.
And Forte going to walk off under his own power, so
There you
that's
go,
good
kid.
to see. Little limp. Forte's the toughest guy we got out there. I'm not too worried about him not coming back out as now Band-Aid having a
Takes
conversation.
great pictures, too.
Yes, he does. Duck lips. So
He had him out there trying to kiss the camera.
glad you said that. I forgot we told him we were going to call him Duck Lips going forward.
Quack, quack. I'm going to call him Kelby the Quacker.
All right, so here we go. 1st and 10 from the 28. That still Waits in the backfield. It is.
I bet it is.
Motion man, I believe, is Williams again. Now they'll give it to Waits again. Waits right side. Squeezes through another hole inside the 25 to the 22-yard line.
I did not expect that.
I thought he was
about
bottled
the
up.
27, 28, and he pops through to about the 22.
Yeah, no doubt.
He definitely did.
He can't get much skinnier than he
that man
already
turns
is.
sideways in between a gate and a gate and the fence itself when it's shut. Remnants of the Thin Man in that movie that time. We'll go through this.
So 2nd and 4 here with 3:05 to go in the first half. Now Waits shifting to the left side. Motion man here. They'll give it to him. Is that Watts? I think it is. Watts trying to get the corner, and nice cut up. Now it stays in bounds. No, he did step out of bounds. And I believe going to lose a couple on this one.
20.
And, yeah, maybe a half-yard loss. So it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
3 or 4.
And 4. Forte back on the field. That's good to see.
This is a big 3rd down here, too.
It's Eric Young who had come in and spelled Forte. But now Forte back on the field.
Well, starting to shake a little bit.
So we'll see now as they've got.
I feel like I'm at Mississippi State. I hear cowbells.
No doubt. So Waits to the right side. Pierce looking, bringing the blitz here is Robinson looking at him. He's got Waits open. Throw it to Waits. Got him caught at the 10. Inside the 5. Little move to the 2-yard line.
Down there.
And that'll stop him at the 2-yard line. And that'll be a McClarty Nissan 1st down for the Hornets.
Beautiful sneak out of the backfield by Waits. Even better catch. And he almost finished it off with a touchdown.
I'd say that was similar to the play they tried to run that got picked for the pick 6.
Yes, it was.
They're going to go quarterback sneak here.
Oh, you know it's coming.
And trying to push forward. Look at Waits from the behind, and he pushed him in with the bush push. And that should be a touchdown, and it is. Touchdown, Hornets.
I think Chamblee says touchdown.
This guy down here said touchdown in the stripes, so I'm going to go with him as that is a touchdown call for the Hornets, and you can't miss the big man, Andrew Chamblee, letting everybody know.
The kid's got a wingspan.
Stroud comes out as well. That's 2 big men that you cannot miss given that touchdown call.
It's bad when your tight end walks up to you and he's 6'3" and he looks like a child.
Yes.
He's not a small 6'3" either.
All right, so Brooke hanging on to kick the extra point.
Or should I say skinny 6'3"?
Snap, kick, it's up, it's good, and the Hornets lead 21-14 with 2:35 to go in the first half.
Defense to come up big here and stuff him, get the ball back.
So body shots being landed by both teams here.
Trading blows right now, trading blows.
As I'm getting some updates from our guy, Max Bennett. And let's see if I think he's going to try to stay here with us tonight. So
he should.
He should. This one's a little bit, I think he had this game and the Searcy Little Rock Christian game. I think he's doing better here. As that game has gotten out of hand. We'll give you some score updates at the half here in just about 2 minutes and 35 seconds away from that Ackles Carpet One halftime show. Michael Candler coming in with the late prediction of 45-14. I like it.
I think those predictions had to be in before the start of the game, bud.
So Brookhagen set to kick this one as Robinson's got two men deep.
Dead.
There's the kick, line drive, bounces, caught at the 5, returnable across the 10. Now the 20, across the 25, got a 35, cuts back inside, and going to be finally pulled down at the 42-yard line. And a big return for number 21, Anthony Freeman, on that one.
That is the trouble with kicking down to a sideline or to a corner and not getting there covered quick enough.
Well,
I think Brookhagen actually made the tackle.
I was going to say the issue there more than anything isn't really where he kicked it. It was the line drive. You can't set up your defenders if you just kick a ball that barely gets above the grass.
Call that a worm burner in baseball. So worm pops his head about the hole, ball skins the top of him, worm burner.
So 2:27 to go in the first half. Hornets need to get a stop here. Remember, Robinson gets the ball after the half. So don't want to give them that opportunity. No 2-for-1s here. Now looking, gives it to Searcy, right or left side. Searcy makes the guy miss. And across midfield, that's going to be a gain of 9, maybe 10. They're going to spot this one right at the 48-yard line. I believe that's going to be enough for a Robinson first down. It's not. How they don't measure this.
Very, very long 9.
How do you not measure that? It looks like a first down from here, but they're not going to give it to him.
The clock stopped, so I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, the clock shouldn't be stopped right now. Why is the clock not running? Now it's running. And now they'll hand this one to the left. No, Wright keeps it up the middle. He's got room. Wright going to be tackled finally across the 40 at the 38-yard line. That's going to be a gain of 10, and that is a first down for the Senators.
Maumelle defense is going to have to tighten up here.
Right now, eye discipline's important as they're able to figure this out between Wright and Searcy.
We're about to have a handoff exchange problem here.
I like that idea.
Fumble the snap.
Laid onto the field, Ashton Williams. He'll line up in that H-back position. Now Wright hands it to Searcy. Searcy left side now getting a good block and give him 5, maybe 6 on it, and it's a good gain there.
Just running straight downhill here, Steve.
Yeah, they're getting a good push right now, and notice they are working behind Amarian Harris on that left side as they have flipped Amarian to the other side, so no Nico over top. So they're getting that Harris-Harrison matchup on the other side right now. Now looking to the sideline for the call. Cannot miss Amarian Harris every time he stands up.
That's a big guy.
That is a lot of kid. Now this one to the left, and the Hornets stacked that one up.
Nope, that's Wheatley.
Whitley and
you had McClure in there, and Nico joined the party late. The work had already been done, but he was there.
I believe that's Harrison, isn't it?
No, it's McClure, 23.
Okay, sorry, you're right. McClure and Whitley in on that one, and that's a big loss all the way back to the 36-yard line.
It was 3rd and 4 before that.
So that's going to make it 3rd down and about 8.
3rd and 8.
40 seconds to go. Is that – okay, I want you to, that's the second time I've noticed that scoreboard do that.
Oh, it stopped?
It skips 2 seconds every now and again. Now looking to the left side. Wright kept it, and now timeout. If you're the Hornets, you want a timeout here. 27 seconds. Why? And we're not going to call timeout. Maybe we're content with getting this thing get to the half.
Because they're going to go for it.
20 seconds. You're right.
They're not going to kick that from there.
Now the clock, that clock is crazy. It just went from 27 to 25. Now down to 20 seconds. Now it's down to 8 seconds. What is happening?
6.
Someone
12,
fix the clock.
19, 3, 2, 1.
Now Wright looking, throwing, going deep into coverage. Going to be intercepted by Pace.
Here we go.
Now got room to run this one back. Pace.
Outside Pace.
Get outside and try to break a tackle. Now we got a flag thrown across the 35, 40, another flag.
That's a bunch of malarkey.
We got PI roofing penalty flags all over the field.
There's a towel on the terra firma.
I think you could use every single one of those you have written down for that.
There's flannel on the fescue. There might be a bandana on the Bermuda. And our favorite, there's a ShamWow on the Serengeti to end the half.
Listen, it doesn't matter what this call is because the half is Robinson has said we're leaving. Maumelle said they're leaving. Both teams are going to the locker room. No one cares what the guys in stripes have to say about it. What I want to know is, can someone tell me about this scoreboard and the clock? Because I know I'm not crazy.
No, I watched it.
That thing went from 19 to 9, did it not?
19 to 10 and then to 9. And then I think it jumped back up to 12 and then down to 5.
I have no idea what just happened.
If you're Robinson in that situation, you have got to be extremely mad about that still. I'm okay with it because the score is 21-14 at half.
Yeah.
But something is messed up.
That was wild. I know I've looked over there a couple times and seen that. Anyway.
Bamboozled by the clock.
All right. So the Hornets, I believe that is our 10th takeaway of the season. I'll have to pull stats to make sure.
You're right.
But I believe that is our 10th takeaway. That'll end the first half. Hornets lead it 21-14. Stick with us. And when we get back here in a few minutes on the Akel's halftime show, we'll have scores and stats from this one.
For this, home field advantage is such a huge deal in football, and I think it's a huge deal in the mortgage world too. That's why we're a local company. We have in-house processing and underwriting, and that enables me to make sure that my customers have a great experience from kickoff to the closing table. And that's just what we want to do, is give them a great experience.
With Cornerstone Home Lending, you'll always have the home field advantage. Text DIO to 36260 to get started today.
It's the Labor Day sale at Akel's Carpet One.
For 1 week only, get up to 50% off store-wide.
Hardwood, ceramic, laminate, and even waterproof luxury vinyl for only $249 a square foot. Pergo, Karastan, and Lease for Living carpet featuring our 25-year no-exclusion stain warranty are in stock. Pop a balloon in store to get additional savings. Also, save up to 50% store-wide and get 36 months no interest.
It's the Labor Day sale at Akel's Carpet One.
We make it beautiful.
For less.
You could try selling your car on your own, but that could take forever. McClarty Nissan will pay cash for your car today. That's right, we'll give cash right now for your used vehicle, even if it's not a trade. It's fast, it's easy, and we'll give you a lot more money for your trade than any other dealer. Visit one of McClarty Nissan's 3 locations or at McClartyNissan.com right now. And remember, the reason we pay so much for your used vehicle is because we're the #1 Nissan dealer.
At American Pie Pizza, we use only the best and freshest ingredients to ensure the product we put on your table is at its peak for your enjoyment. Our pizzas are thin crust and considered by some as the best around. And as a locally owned small business, our goal has always been to provide a great product at a great price and give back to our local communities. This is why we are excited to be the host of Hornets Live every Tuesday night during football season. Come see us at 7 p.m. every Tuesday and get the latest scoop on your Hornets while enjoying the best pizza, salads, wings, and sandwiches in Central Arkansas. And don't forget about our daily lunch specials and trivia nights on Thursdays from 7 to 9 p.m. So come see us at 9709 Maumelle Boulevard. Call in your order at 501-758-8800. Order online at www.ampiepizza.com.
So how in the fourth quarter of a football game, when the game's on the line, it actually gets kind of stressful, and that's not how a home loan process should be. When you're a week away from closing, which is the fourth quarter, you shouldn't have stress. And that's what at Cornerstone we want to take away. We want that to be a stress-free experience for you. We want it to be that blowout victory.
Text DIO to 36260 to get started on the home mortgage process today.
All right, welcome back, everybody, to the campus of Robinson High School, and I hope you're enjoying the Eccles halftime show. We are going to go to a couple of highlights from our first half, take a look at some of the big plays, and then when we get back, we'll have stats from the first half and scores from around the state. Now Wright gets the corner and going to be hit hard at the sideline. That's
Max Pace.
Pace with the big hit.
Down, so he looked like a 6.
That's a McClarty Nissan first down, and the Hornets get back quickly. Crawford to the right. Pierce gets it, gives it to Crawford up the middle. Crawford breaks one tackle across the 40, 45, still dragging folks all the way to midfield, and that'll be another McClarty Nissan first down. Hopefully we'll get to see him soon. Pierce fakes this one, now looking. Crawford picks up the block. Pierce has to scramble to his left, looking, nobody open. Throws it back to the end zone. He's got a couple guys there. Caught it. Touchdown, Hornets.
Hot dog.
Yeah, so Wright still in at quarterback. Cersei, I believe. I don't think that's Cersei. That's too small to be Cersei. I can't see who the running back is. Right, low snap. He'll hand it up the middle. Oh, breaks free across the 35. Met at the 40. Look at the tackle. Woo, and that's how Robinson on the ball. Boy, they did a heck of a job to get that.
In the backfield still, Steve.
Freeman still in the backfield. That's a false start. Didn't call. Oh, and met in the backfield. What a play.
This is where you decline.
Second down, 23 here. As Pierce gets the snap, fakes to Crawford. Crawford looking, got plenty of time here. Good protection, going deep. Open. Got his man, and caught. Roderick Watts is going to the house, baby. 71. Those quick feet from Nico.
I seen him perform the patented point guard spin move on the other side.
Another low snap is right. Looking to his left. He's got a guy open, looking for a hit, and a nice tackle on the outside. I believe that's Epperson.
We're going to have
Robinson.
We need a turnover.
There's a snap to right, fakes it to Freeman. Now here comes the pressure, throws this one out to the right side. Now got to make a tackle, and a great job. Oh, somehow he's balls out, balls on the ground, and picked up by, I believe that's McGarrett. To Waits left side, got room. He squeezes through 45, cross midfield, 40, 35, pushing through the 30 down to the 28. Look at the speed. Ooh. That's what the Hornets need right there. What speed by Jalen Waits.
That dude's quicker than a hiccup.
My goodness. So Waits to the right side. Pierce. Looking, bringing the blitz here is Robinson. Looking at him. He's got Waits open. Throw it to Waits. Got him. Caught at the 10. Inside the 5. Little move to the 2-yard line.
Down there.
And I'll tell you, that was similar to the play they tried to run that got picked for the pick 6.
Yes, it was.
They're going to go quarterback sneak here.
Oh, you know it's coming.
And trying to push forward. Look at Waits from the behind, and he pushed him in with the push. And that should be a touch. Good to see you, bud. Appreciate it. All right, we are back, and we were blessed with the presence of J-Bo. Jalen Smith was up here with us, so enjoyed a chat there, and glad to see he's doing well, and got a little nicked up, so we will continue to follow his journey and hope he continues to get some opportunities. So let's go through some stats from our first half. Total first downs in the first half. Robinson led the way 11-9. Total yards gained rushing was 98 for the Hornets, 129 for Robinson, and the Hornets with 146 yards passing, Robinson with 64. Leading the way for the Hornets. And first, I want to say thanks to Jim Ashley, our great statistician, for getting that done. Jalen Waits, his first game of the season, he leads the way running 5 carries, 44 yards. Jason Crawford, 6 carries, 39 yards. Barham with 2 carries for 10 yards. 2 carries for 9 yards. Pierce has 2 carries for 6. And Roderick Watts a carry for 0, 16 carries, 98 yards in total. Weston Pierce, 6 out of 10, 146 yards, 2 touchdowns. 73 was the longest on the big touchdown pass to Roderick Watts. Did have the interception that resulted in the pick 6 for Robinson. Roderick Watts, of course, leading the way at wide receiver, 2 catches, 85 yards, 2 touchdowns in the first half. Jalen Waits a catch for 19, Des Williams a catch for 18, Hunter Speck 1 for 9, and Rogers with 1 for 5. So good job there. For Robinson, Daryl Cersei, 10 carries, 91 yards in that first half. Yeah. And let's see. Jakaisen Wright, 5 carries, 25 yards. Noah Freeman, 3 carries, 15 yards. Anthony Freeman, 2 carries, 9 yards. Passing, Jakaisen Wright, 6 out of 10, 64 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 pick. And receiving, Kirby Owens, 2 catches, 31 yards, including the jump ball, impressive touchdown. from 19 out. Big play there. So that is your stat update brought to you by Akel's Wholesale Floors and Cabinets. Make sure you go see our friends over at Akel's. They're on Maumelle Boulevard in Maumelle. And I'll go ahead. This is kind of unsolicited, but Akel's is a fantastic place to get any of your flooring, cabinets, any of those needs taken care of. Great options, selections of granite, great flooring options. We were able to do a couple of flips there in Maumelle, and the folks at Akel's helped us out with both of those. So great job, great work by them, and very helpful, tons of products. So go see our friends over at Akel's Wholesale Floors.
I think I want to take a visit over there.
It's worth it, man. Good folks over there, no doubt.
You know what I want to do, so.
I have a decent idea, yeah. Let's see. All right, so let's hop over to fearlessfriday.com and get some scores here across the state. We'll start here in 5A and take a look at some of our 5A scores. Again, El Dorado 40-36 winners over Camden Fairview. Wynn leads West Memphis 21-6 at the half. Harrison and Mountain Home tied at 14 at the half. Van Buren 24-7 over Alma. Morrilton 14-13 at the half over Beebe. That's a good one. Jacksonville, I believe this score is delayed. I think I just saw on Facebook that this is a 14-all game. So Little Rock Christian right now at the half. No issues with Searcy 28-6. Maumelle, of course, we lead. Robinson 21-14 here. Pulaski Academy that's not quite at the half, but PA leads 16-14 over Madison Ridgeland. A good one going on down the street. Whitehall 7-0 over Warren. Greenbrier having no issues with Batesville 42-0 at the half. Valonia just tuning things up as they get ready for the matchup with our Maumelle Hornets next week. They lead at the half 35-10 over Greene County Tech. Harding Academy 24-14 over Valley View. Arkadelphia over Hot Springs 43-7. Sheridan and Lakeside, I just got an update. That's not on here, but I got an update from Max Preps, I believe, just a minute ago. And if this score is correct, this might be the shocker of the night in 5A.
What do we have?
Sheridan leads Lakeside 12-7 right now. And Lakeside has been pretty well loved by some of the folks doing the rankings in the state. But Sheridan, I believe, leads that one 12-7 if this score from Max Preps is correct. No score on Fearless Friday. Crossett leads Magnolia 15-3 at the half. The big shootout down the state line rivalry between Texarkana, Texas, and Texarkana is going on. No score update from that one. I tell you, if you ever get an opportunity, was that one canceled? It doesn't have a canceled. Most of these show canceled if it was. And I tell you, if that game's not going on, I apologize. But we talk about the Benton-Bryant matchup as far as being one of the best rivalries, and it is by bar none, probably one of the, if not the best. It's the best rivalry in the state. And but that Texarkana, Texas, Texarkana, Arkansas High game is a lot of fun. I had the privilege to go to a couple of those games, cover them for the local Texarkana Gazette down there a couple times. That's a fun game, a great atmosphere. So that's all the updates. Mena leads Clarksville 20-6 at the half. That's actually, I think Clarksville was picked to win that one pretty handily by Hooten. So Mena getting the job done there.
Doing the work.
We'll jump over to 7A. Springdale trails Oklahoma Choctaw 29-6. Owasso, that's a heck of a program out of Tulsa, leads Fayetteville 7-0. Well, look, Northwest Arkansas just jumped over to Tulsa. Bentonville West plays Muskogee. They're leading 14-6. Rogers and Stillwell, that game was canceled. Bryant figured things out in the second quarter. They lead at the half 44-7 over
Wow.
I don't think there's anybody that can touch that team, man. They're just
small college.
Unbelievable right now. Cabot 21-14 over Jonesboro. Sylvan Hills leads 14-0 over Central. North Little Rock 17-14 over Harbor. Conway Bentonville tied at 21. Greenwood leads Southside 20-13. And I don't know if that Catholic game was canceled or not. I believe that's actually some kind of special game down in Dallas. So we don't have a score update from that one. In 6A, I think I've covered all of these. So that's going to be your Akel's halftime show scoring update as we are about 2 minutes from the kickoff of our second half. Again, take a minute to thank all of our sponsors, our official sponsor of Hornet Athletics, Cornerstone Home Lending, and Dio Vanucci and his team. Go see our guy, Dio Vanucci at Cornerstone Home Lending for all of your home lending needs. Our weekly coaches show every Tuesday, 7 o'clock, American Pie Pizza. I want to thank Tamsy and the folks and her crew over at American Pie for being so hospitable to us every Tuesday night. And we'll be right back there this Tuesday with Coach Horton and our players of the game. PI Roofing is our penalty flag sponsor. We're going to say thanks to the folks over at PI Roofing. Halftime sponsor, of course, Akel's Wholesale Carpets, Flooring, and more. And then our fourth quarter sponsor, Acre Family Pharmacy. Our replay sponsor, of course, Akel's as well. And then our Good Hands Catch the Game, Allstate, the Brooke Brolo Agency. And our first down sponsor, McClarty Nissan. Thanks to everybody. If you guys would like to sponsor on the streams, we have 8 more opportunities to go. And trust me, if there's ever been a year that you would want to get some advertising out on our stream, it's this year. We only have 3 home games, unfortunately. We will not be at Hornet Stadium until October. So we've got a couple more road games coming up. And outside of the folks that make these trips, which, again, another nice crowd here tonight. But next week we'll be at Valonia. 2 weeks from then we'll be, or 2 weeks from yesterday, we will be in Shreveport, Louisiana for that big game against C.E. Bird. And then we will head over to Little Rock Christian after that before finally getting to come home and play BB at our place. So be sure to, if you guys want to, if you're looking for a place to advertise and an opportunity to support Maumelle Athletics, give us a shout. We've got a few opportunities left for sponsorships, so give us a shout. We'd love to get you on our stream. All right, so put a little more time on the clock here. Andy, what were your thoughts out of that first half?
I think offensively we kind of sputtered a little bit, but we got it done. Defensively, it looks like we need to stop a run a little bit better, make them take the opportunity and chance on the pass. They didn't have a bad option with it, but when you left the quarterback free, he definitely took advantage. And when they hand the ball to 6, get ready because it's coming downfield.
Yeah, I agree. You're right. The sixes on either side of the field have shown out so far in this one. Like I said, almost 100 yards for both of them. It's Searcy just shy of 100 rushing. Watts 2 catches for just shy of 193 yards. So a big first half for both the sixes on either side. See Matt Burr in my comments, and just great comment there. I want to say thanks to Matt, as he says, nice to see y'all providing live streams free for the people who don't feel safe to come to games. To understand why schools do pay-per-view, but I think they are alienating those fans who don't feel comfortable coming to games yet. Just his opinion. So, hey, I don't know that he's wrong.
Who turned out the light?
All right.
I got a question.
Sorry, Max was texting me. I was trying to tell him my location. What's that?
Who you with?
I'm with the Hornets. Easy now. We're going to get thrown out of here. Don't be start dancing already on us.
Hey, don't make me stand up.
All right, so here we go. We are ready for the second half of football. And you guys make sure you share the stream, share this broadcast. Hannah Allen says, so thankful for your broadcasting this game. I'm tuning in from Southern Arkansas University.
Hey, we had a guy in here from there.
Good old mule ride. So Brookhagen's kick, it's going to be returnable. Bounces and picked up at the 16. Across the 20, 25, gets the corner, 30, and going to be pulled down finally at the 38-yard line.
Pretty sure it was Pace.
So Freeman on the return, Pace on the tackle, and that's where Robinson will get things started. So Wright, he's gone the whole way at quarterback. He's done a good job for Robinson so far in this one. Searcy back there with him as they'll go back into this 3-wide receiver set with the H-back patrolling things in front of them. That's going to be number 23, 7 Ashton Williams. You can't miss him.
Searcy in the backfield.
They'll hand this one to Searcy.
Ball's
on the ground. And Searcy still ground. Picked up.
Jesse
and now looking to return it is Knight. Knight breaks the tackle. 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown. And they have called this play dead. What are we doing? What are you doing? My goodness gracious. Jesse Knight took that one all the way back.
They've been 2 in a row to start the second half of 2 games in a row.
Wow. And I don't think Knight just scooped the ball up. I'm not sure why we're calling him down.
Can we get a replay
How are
on that?
they keeping that? And now they're saying it's still Robinson ball. Wow.
Where?
How?
Where's the replay? That's garbage.
I don't know what just happened.
I had my binoculars on the thing the whole time.
Wow. Okay. So I'm not sure how that just happened, but because that ball
Are they calling him down on
I guess so, but he never got the handoff.
He had the ball, but he lost it standing up.
Wow. All right, so now looking right, fakes it to the left, now cuts back to the left. Here comes the pressure, and they'll pull him down. His pace came in from his safety spot to spear him down, and that'll be a gain of about 4. And so 3rd down and 6 here, because I'm still confused.
It's almost as good as that intentional grounding call from earlier. What a way to start a second half. It would have been 2 games in a row, first play, and Jesse Knight would have returned it for a fumble for a touchdown.
Wow. So tough one there, as I for sure thought that was going to – oh, now left side, look at that. Oh, got to hold on to him, though. Got to pull him to the ground, as they do finally. As
Mosby and
Mosby was there.
Can't read his number, 23, McClure.
McClure, yeah.
Jersey's all bunched up.
So that'll bring up a 4th down here, 4th and 6. Make it 4th and 4 here. So 4th down and 4 as Pace goes back deep, ready to return the punt. And
swap with Knight.
So now Jesse will go back deep. Pace up short here. Yeah, watch the fake here, 4th and 4 from this position. Not a bad time to do it if you wanted to. They are going to kick it. Kick is away. It's a good one. Look at that. Great kick. Knight's going to get a return from the 16. Knight across the 20 and trying to break it. He does break the first tackle, but he'll be thrown down at the 21-yard line, and that's where the Hornets will get their first possession of the second half, leading 21-14.
The defense come out tuned up. 3 and out, wasn't it?
Yeah, 3 and out. Should have been a 1 and out.
With a scoop score that got denied for no reason other than Pulaski Robinson's referees.
That was a tough one there. So Hornets
kick there.
Hornets will take over with 9:58 to go in the 3rd.
Wow.
Pierce, it's Crawford to his right, Rogers in front of him.
I think it's Watts time.
I'll hand this one to Crawford. Crawford, little seam, gets met in the hole, breaks that tackle, and down to the 25-yard line. Give him 4 on it. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Crawford going to try to make Jabo proud.
Yes,
Can't
he
talk.
is.
Jabo crowd.
Jabo crowd.
He's in the crowd.
So now Rogers, again, he'll be at the H-back. Crawford to the right of Pierce.
In a corner.
Looking for the blitz, and now I think it's going to be a motion penalty on the Hornets. There's a PI roofing flag, and it's down. It'll be a false start on the Hornets.
Back it up. It's going to cost him a nickel, Steve.
So now we got a dime and a penny for a first down, 2nd and 11.
You win. Dude says dime and a penny.
So Rogers still in at H-back. Crawford again to the right. Pierce surveying. He'll get the snap. Hands this one to Crawford. Crawford met just as he got across the line of scrimmage. Maybe 3 on this one. Maybe out to the 24-yard line. That'll be a gain of 4. And that'll bring up 3rd and 7.
I don't get this. So now you leave yourself really no option other than 2 pass. 3rd and 7.
See how aggressive Robinson is with this. We've been able to get some screen passes going at times. We'll see if that's what they decide to do.
You got Waits in the backfield.
That'd be a guy to hit a screen to. Now Pierce trying to get him to jump.
They're going to come.
They're creeping with the blitz. Now they back. No, they're coming with it. Pierce looking, throwing, got Speck. Speck outrunning the defense, got it.
Sir.
45, 40, 35, and tripped up at the 30. And a huge play to Hunter Speck for a McClarty Nissan first down.
Boy, Weston Pierce is dropping him in there.
That was a beautiful throw. All the way down to the 28-yard line.
By Speck. Down the sideline. Way to pick up a big gain. Beautiful catch. Of course, it's like he tossed it to him from 3 feet.
Yeah.
So we're going fast here.
To Waits inside, trying to squeeze through.
Yep.
And he'll be met up and folded up. And a late hit. That was, and good job as your quarterback, QB1. Pierce grabs Kelby and pulls Kelby back out of that, what could have been a bad situation.
Don't get the mean lineman mad.
That's a leader. Pierce does a great job there.
Smart move for sure.
You're driving. You don't want to hurt yourself with a penalty there. So now looking, Pierce
throw
wants to
right
throw,
here, so it
going
doesn't
deep
matter.
up over the middle into double coverage, back in the end zone.
No.
And did he pick that?
No, he didn't.
Okay,
No.
ball hit the ground,
It rolled
incomplete.
Third down.
And, boy, that was close. That was nearly a huge play there by the defensive back for Robinson.
Open up a little more here.
I want to say thanks again to everybody that watched the Sylvan Hills game last week. I think we ended up with over 12,000 views in total on that game.
That's not too bad of a day.
So now Waits to the left. And that's where they'll give it. Waits, nice little seam to the right side. 15, 10, 5, and going to be pulled down at the 2, maybe at the 1 yard line. He's down at the 1.
Give it to him, ref.
And I bet we're going to get to see the QB1 sneak here.
He's inside of the 1.
Yeah, that was right down at the 1. Now they
he
should
doesn't get rewarded. He's going to reward his team, though.
And they will stack this up, and we should see the QB1 sneak.
You hand it to Crawford.
And they will.
He just
pushes this one forward, and QB1 is in. And the Hornets lead this one 27-14 as we await the extra point with 7:32 to go in the third quarter here from the campus of Robinson High School.
There you go, kid.
So a great drive here to open the second half for the Hornets to extend this lead to 2 scores.
There's really no other play you run if you're that close with this line. You just get behind it and go 72, 74, 65, 70, whatever one you want to call.
Snap gets it down, kick is up, and Brookhagen pushes that one through, and the Hornets lead 28-14 with 7:32 to go.
It wasn't Brookhagen.
In the first half. Was it Kemp?
19.
19?
I swear to you it was a 19. We're going to have to look.
I missed it. We had the replay. We had the QB1 sneak replay instead. So, all right. So Hornets lead this one 28-14, 7:32 to go in the third quarter. And we'll see what kind of answer the Robinson Senators have.
I hope it's none.
I would agree. I'm trying to limit my
They will be called
biasness.
Pulaski until the refs decide to call it fair.
Been some tough calls. Now give our officials credit though.
They're out there, and there's not a lot of them.
There you go. Yeah.
If you want to be an official, you can do this job or better. Go apply.
Please
they definitely
contact
need
AAA. Yes.
They definitely need it for sure. They are short. People retiring from doing this. Not enough people starting to do it.
I mean, and I get it. I think in this
it will not be replaced by robots.
Here's my thing though. I understand the issue in basketball because you're in an enclosed arena and you can and I mean if you're kind of soft, thin-skinned or you're worried about being yelled at by a parent, you can actually hear that.
Oh yeah.
Here on a football field, sure you can kind of hear, but you've got a nice buffer. Like just get up there and enjoy the game and call it.
Good kick.
Good kick this time as Brookhagen returnable dropped at the 4. And picked up at the 7. Now looking to return and going to be drugged down at the 19. They're going to give him the 20.
Flag late, too.
And give me a late hit or a block in the back here.
It's got to be a block in the back. Who's over there doing push-ups? Get up.
I think he's disciplining himself. That might have been Jesse. Oh, that's the flag right there. Late hit, late push. That's exactly what happened. Knight got shoved from behind by a Robinson player. We'll see if they get the retaliation or whatever Knight did first. But Knight then turned around and flexed and then did some push-ups for us. That's exactly what happened there.
They called holding.
Well, that's okay.
They literally called a holding play.
Well, there were 2 flags. Did they pick up the second one?
I don't know, but the one he just called was holding. He did that interesting face mask holding call he does.
Either way, it's on Robinson. That's going to back it all the way up to the 10-yard line at half the distance, one way or the other. It doesn't matter which one they call. So back this one all the way up to the 10.
Pops looks like he's got 3 fingers on his right hand. Look like he called it like a 1 finger down.
He's got the strap.
That's
got the clicker.
I was up close in his grill that time. I could see everything.
All right, so here we go as we are not ready for Robinson's first drive. 7:25 to go in the third.
If you're Maumelle, you got to look for a big stop and get back out of the field.
Defense did a good job. Remember last week, this defense gave up 0 points in the second half, forced 4 turnovers.
Hush your mouth, Steve.
Now looking right by himself in the backfield, throws over the middle, got a man on the slant. He dropped it, picked off. That ball is picked off. Yes, sir. Picked off at the 20-yard line by Whitley.
That's
Great
how you get
job
off the field.
on the play there. Wow. And look at the offense coming out in a hurry. They're ready to go. The offense hustles back out, and a great play by Whitley to pick that off and set the Hornets up in the red zone.
Harris doesn't have to move much, though. So, I mean, he's just going to play a different position. But now I'm on defense.
Boy, what a play by Whitley to get the interception off the tip. Wide open receiver, and he just
definitely a nominee for the All-State Hands.
All-State Good Hands Catch of the Game, brought to you by Brooke Brolo All-State Agency.
See,
I got you.
You're better. I just can't do it. I'm terrible call by me. I'm sorry. I had the idea. Steve, call that one about the good hands.
Waits to the left side this time on the handoff, and boy, they just driving in there at the 21. It'll be a loss of a yard.
I think that might have been a misplay.
Real Life Outdoors apparently doesn't like our commentary. I'm sorry. We're fangirls.
Oh, thank you.
Aw. I'm wearing my popcorn fangirl socks.
Get your popcorn ready.
That's right. Appreciate you watching and listening. All right, Waits to the right side, and they're going to hand it to Waits again. Pierce fakes the throw up over the 20. Oh, and he is pile-driven down at the 20-yard line, and that'll be back to the original line of business.
Kirby Owens give it to him that time.
They're trying to go off the left side, running away from a Marion Harris, and trying to run right behind Big Andrew Chamberlain.
Candler's late prediction for Candler there.
He's sticking with it, though.
He's sticking with it.
I don't know that we can count that one since it was, started right before halftime, but hey, we'll take it. All right, so 3 wide to the right, 3rd and 10, 6:08 to go here in this one. Pierce gets the snap, good snap. Now looking to throw to his right, throwing deep, got Speck back in the end zone. Speck jumped a little early and incomplete.
Not high point. He was so close.
And Speck slow to get up here as he may have hit his knee on the turf, and he will slowly jog off, and we'll see what the Hornets decide to do here. This would be about a 37-yarder if they decide to let Brookhaven kick it.
4th and 10.
So 4th down, need the 10-yard line for a first down.
You got Roderick Watts on the field.
Now this place getting loud. Press box shaking. Pierce gets the snap, looks left, now back to his right. Now he may scramble, now looking, throwing. Now he just chucks it up into coverage, and that's going to be
– Is there no holding there?
Thrown away, and I think he was looking for Rogers as he couldn't get him open. Or was that Des Williams? A lot of contact, but the thing is you're not going to get that call with him. He was 6 yards away from where the throw was.
Yeah.
And so that'll be a turnover on down for the Hornets. And with 5:51 to go in the third quarter, the Hornets still lead this one 28-14. So Robinson will take over from the 20. Oh, that makes sense. Real Life Outdoors is a Robinson fan. Now this one faked in the – no, he did give it to him. Cersei trying to get outside, not going to happen. Met at the 20.
You say he's a Pulaski Robinson fan?
Yeah, he's a Pulaski Robinson fan.
Okay, well, that makes a little more sense. We're sorry, sir, or ma'am, or whoever.
That was Mosby on that tackle. So they gave him 3 yards. That's an interesting spot.
We're sorry that you're listening to the Maumelle Sports Network.
I mean, we are on Natural State Sports. That's who owns our stream here, and so we do appreciate you joining us, but understand that we are the voice of Maumelle Athletics, and we are going to be a little biased.
Just a bit. Not a lot, though.
Should have listened to us during basketball season.
Yeah, we got in trouble.
So this one on the ground, ball's loose, and going to be picked up by the Hornets, and that's Mosby trying to drag people down to the 10 and 9-yard line, and the Hornets have forced another second-half turnover.
What is it with fumbles and interceptions in the second half for the Hornets?
This team has gotten it done in the second half of both games.
Wow.
No points allowed, and now the seventh turnover, or 6th or 7th turnover of the second half. In 2 games.
That guy's got a cool camera.
See, we need one of those cameras.
Can we borrow that?
You know, man. Max Bennett joins us up here from our broadcast spot. Getting some good footage down there?
Yeah, it's hot too.
Yes, it is.
It feels great up here. What are you talking
hands
about?
It to Crawford. Crawford breaking through to the 8-yard line. Now
Still
breaks
up.
the tackle, hit again. And
I got
that will stop at the 8, maybe the 7-yard line. That'll bring up a 2nd down and goal from the 8.
Who's down? Okay, last got to get up.
That's Rogers.
I think it's time to sneak the tight end out here. Just kind of toss him a little bean.
Wouldn't be a bad idea.
About to Romo it up.
And now let's see, as they're letting some clock run. Hornets are in no hurry now after the quick pace we started with. Now starting to take control and run some clock. 4.5 to go in the 3rd.
Play action, Mari Rogers.
That's a false start on Chambly as Chambly tried to get a quick start.
Come on.
Chambly, you're too talented. You don't need to start quicker. You got him.
Just put a hand on him. Don't hold him. Put a hand on him.
You know, I would love to see in this situation, you remember the old pop pass, a little quarterback jump off the
jump
Tebow,
pass?
The jump pass that Tebow perfected and McFadden did. I'd love to see that now. Just sneak Rogers right out the middle, and he's coming off the field now. But
he's going to sneak from a long way away.
Actually, who is that behind Pierce?
Behind Pierce?
Now
15,
to the right of Pierce. That's
15.
Barham again. Okay, that's who they give it to. The left side got room inside the 10.
He runs so effortlessly when he just kind of floats.
So Barham with the carry. He gets back to the original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and goal from the 10. I would imagine this would be an opportunity. If we don't get in the end zone, we'll see Brookhagen. So Crawford back in the backfield. Pierce will survey the field. Crawford to his left.
Down here.
Fakes it to him. Right side, throwing up, back of the corner. Got it. Touchdown,
got
Roderick Watts. Roderick Watts, the best receiver in 5A, does it again with his third touchdown of the game. What a play. And that makes it 34-14 Hornets.
Boy, he is making it tough for us to have someone else on the coaches show. That's what he's trying to do.
Watts just keeps going. Another nominee.
Take notice. Take notice of number 6 in white.
I'm telling you, man, it's past time that you college coaches start sending them offer letters.
What was that Chris Carter used to say? All he does is catch touchdowns.
That's all he does. 3 catches, 3 touchdowns. And snap, kick is up. It's good.
Nope.
No,
it's not
dunked
good.
it off and no good.
We hit the pole.
That is 19. You're right. We're using a different kicker.
Told you.
I don't even have a 19 on my roster.
I don't know who it is.
Somebody messaged. Anyway, I might actually have it over here off the stats from Jim. Let's see.
Jim is all-knowing.
Well, Jim has everything for Brookhagen, so.
Thanks a lot, Jim.
I know Brookhagen hasn't changed numbers, so.
No, that guy's a little smaller than Brookhagen.
Yeah.
Mainly because Brookhagen is kicking off. And I would expect
Candler, who's
after
kicking?
that miss. Yeah. Tell Michael that just messed up his scoring prediction.
Yes, it did. You're going to need a 2-point conversion now, and I don't think we're going to be going for any of those.
I don't see that happening.
Hey, you guys do us a favor. Make sure you share the stream, whether you're watching on Facebook or you're watching on YouTube. Share it out. And if you're watching on YouTube, hit
That's a good kick.
Hit that like button. All right, from the 6 is the return man for Robinson across the 20. 25 and met at the 25, and now push ball slide. I think the ball came out. No, that was a player that came out of there.
Was it a helmet?
I saw everybody diving down. I thought the ball came. Oh, boy, what a hit.
He still fell forward.
And he did fall forward across the 31-yard line. Wow.
There's your 19, according to Max Preps. Skylar McClure.
That's
Skylar
not
McClure
Skylar.
is 23.
Skylar's 23 now.
Mike's Preps is wrong.
Someone said Braden Kemp, they think.
Yeah, Kemp was 83 last week, so maybe he's 19 this week.
Random jersey swapping. Hey, who's going on the field for Robinson? I wonder who it is. Can you get the number on that truck?
Only guy, and I said this on the show Tuesday night, but it's the only guy I've ever heard Andrew Chambly say, that guy's big. That's a big guy. And Nico trying to get, he's being held. Now Nico inside, good play by Nico.
Jesse Knight with a tackle.
Yeah, Knight's got the tackle. I was watching Nico inside battling with Harris there.
Nico's over. Somebody call this guy for holding me, please.
So here we go now.
Robinson has ran a play without a turnover.
Yes.
Sorry.
So now Wright No, they have changed quarterbacks. I think they've gone to Cleveland.
It is Cleveland. No.
Not Ben Cleveland. It's Jack Cleveland.
Maybe they're related.
They're looking maybe to throw more. Cleveland throwing left side. Got a man. Picked. Oh, boy. Epperson had the pick, and he dropped it.
Well, you got a down. You got a Robinson player down.
Oh, no. He has not moved. That's
54.
Hope he's okay. That is number 54. That is Julian Campos, the junior offensive lineman.
Their Band-Aid is on the scene.
So let's hope that he's okay. As boy, Epperson, he thought he had
a gift wrap, ready to go, and you got a little excited there. It's okay. Knocked the play down though. So
that's why you play defense.
I was hearing about a lot of cramps on Robinson's sideline.
Are they?
Very possible. It's still pretty hot.
Well, and Robinson obviously plays a lot of guys both ways, so not surprising as you can tell. You see Marion Harris out there playing both sides of the field, so on both sides of the ball.
You think he's big just looking at him? Look at him through these.
Oh, I know it. I was down beside him last week. He is a mountain of a man, no doubt. There's a reason.
First off, you were below him.
This is true.
Second off,
there's a reason those guys are called the Little Rock Towers.
Well, if you look at Daryl Searcy standing beside him right now, Daryl Searcy is supposed to be 6 foot tall. He looks like a third grader standing beside a senior.
So Campos is coming off the field under his own power, slowly, but under his own power. So that's good to see. Let's hope they can maybe get this taped up and get him back on the field for the Senators.
Looks like Coach Interception was standing beside him too.
Interviewed Harris when he committed. We all had him sit down because he's so tall.
I bet.
He's got a huge wingspan too. He's like his wingspan is I want to say somewhere around 7 foot.
You guys make
sure.
Of course,
I think Chambleys is up there somewhere too.
Hitting that like button. All right, here we go. Cleveland looking left. He's going to try to throw the out route. Got him. Nice throw. Nice timing. And that's going to be a Robinson first down.
Should be.
So we'll see. Last week, the tide turned a little bit as Robinson was able to move the ball better by bringing right in against PA. And now this changes things because instead of the power run every time an option, Cleveland's just coming out chucking the ball down the field. So we'll see how the Hornets adjust defensively, leading this one by 20.
You're going to get a big hit by Jesse Knight's what you're going to get.
Hopefully pick 6. Cleveland gives it to Searcy. Searcy got a lot of room left side across the 40, and Maxwell Pace was ready for him as he meets him at the 37-yard line, and that's where that play will end. But a big carry all the way to make it to 36 is where they'll spot this one, and that's another Robinson first down.
27 put McGarrett on his back.
Yeah, Chris asked if Nico's had any action against Marion. They've been going at it all night. Right now, looks like McClure is moved to the outside. They've slid Nico back down inside like he was against Sylvan Hills last week. And then
he started wreaking havoc on everyone.
Yeah, I think he had 5 plays in the backfield, of course, the one that caused the big fumble late in the game. So now looking, fakes it inside, coming off the corner, now throwing deep, overthrows everybody, and that's going to be incomplete, and it'll be second down. McGarrett was coming with the pressure there on Cleveland.
It's close, too. Who did?
Here?
Yeah.
Yeah. The PA went.
Tonight against Madison.
What's the score of that game right now? Last I saw was
39-28.
Oh.
Wow, they've spread it out. Last I saw was 16-14, so 39-28.
330 yards, only had 16 points.
Well, there's no guarantee that score was exactly right at that half.
Say it's just now starting second half. So.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That carry up the middle down to the 30. That's going to bring up a third down and about 4 here for Robinson.
Now we're getting into this pole being MOA here again.
Yeah, I got you. That was Searcy? No, that is 15. That's Noah Freeman on that carry for Robinson.
Looks like Robinson calmed down a little bit after the little fiasco.
And this one to the left side, and now breaking free across the 20, 15, 10, breaks that tackle, touchdown Robinson.
I think Pace might have a cramp too. Got 2 of them with cramps on.
Yeah, we got a couple guys down. You're right. That's definitely cramps.
Yep.
Pace trying to get that calf to stretch out. Whitley gets up. He'll work his way as he's trying to get that cramp to stop. And now I think we got a fan on the sideline over here trying to help
stretch it out, bud.
Get stretched out. And they're trying to let it. Here comes Band-Aid as he makes his way across the field to help.
Running that far, he might have a cramp when he gets there.
No doubt.
Where's Band-Aid?
As far as I don't have a cramp,
Pace. It just drag Pace.
Really?
Just drags Pace to the track.
We do
and
not have that on
No,
camera.
no, we don't.
Just drag him. Leave him on the other side.
Get him to a safe spot. Now they'll try to work that cramp out. Now Maumelle runs a guy on very late. Now we jumped off sides. Kick is up. Kick is good. All that happened. It doesn't matter. And I don't even think they threw a flag.
Nope.
They didn't.
No
Maumelle was 2 yards off sides. Oh, no, there is a flag. I'm sorry. There is a PI roofing penalty flag down at the 4.
Is that material in the meadow?
Yeah, there you go. That'll work.
And we got Maxwell Pace still over here on the sideline, catching a few signals from the Robinson side.
Yeah.
It's all a ploy.
So we'll see what they decide to do with this call here as they'll talk to Coach, and this should just be declined.
Whenever you get up, you just run across the field.
Hold up. Did they just call running into the kicker?
No, they're at 50.
No, they declined. Okay, I was getting highly confused there. I mean, he did the kick motion like he was calling a running into the kicker there, but we get no explanation of the flag.
I'm more amazed by the Pace situation right now. He's still in the same spot. We're still working a cramp.
Still massaging that calf. Let's hope this kick doesn't veer left.
I was thinking that. I just wanted to say nothing.
Chris, and I saw last time I looked, Sylvan Hills was up 14-0 on Central. How's that going? And here's the kick. Back deep. Going to be returnable from about the, no. Mosby going to let it go into the end zone, and that's a good decision. So the Hornets will start this drive from the 20. 1:24 to go in this one. 34-21 as we've exchanged a few different body blows here in the second half, but that's the first point scored all year on the Hornets in the second half.
Still early.
It is early, but yes.
They made it almost 3 full quarters without allowing a touchdown in the second half.
All right, so Hornet offense back on the field. Crawford will be in at running back.
Maxwell Pace still on the sideline.
Looks like Brookhagen, Speck, and Watts running at wide receiver. Now looking, had Watts. Now he's going to throw it to Crawford. Crawford makes the catch at the 20. Makes him, nice tackle as Crawford was trying to break free. He'll be pulled down at the 24-yard line, a gain of 4. So make it 2nd down and 6. And now there's an injured player for Robinson, the man who made the tackle, and I believe he's got a cramp. I think that's 9. Brandon Grill, I believe.
Well, his head is right behind the down marker, so I can't really see.
I believe that is Grill.
I think you're right.
And now trying to get some water out to these guys and make sure we're hydrated here for this final quarter as we get close to our Acre Pharmacy fourth quarter.
While we wait, we hydrate.
Ref is raising the roof out there at the 24-yard line.
Good thing his shirt's tucked in.
Oh, goodness gracious.
I need to shut up.
The things that happen and be said on a live broadcast.
Hey, look. Pace is up.
That's good. He's got
Slowly.
a long walk, and he is not walking very quickly at the moment.
He's walking at about my speed.
Yeah.
I think I could take him right now. I'm going to challenge him to a race real quick.
You might actually win.
It won't be a long race, though. We'll run for like 10 yards. I'll hobble.
All right, so Grill, I believe that's who that is. He walks off the field under his own power. Somebody get that kid an IV.
I think we need one, too.
Yeah, he went straight. He's going to drink straight from the bucket. Watch this. He's like, I don't need a cup. I'm straight. No, just kidding. What are we doing? There we go. Oh, they got actual bottles. Oh, here we go. Up the middle is Crawford. And Crawford gets 4 more.
Looks like we're going to have a 3rd and 2 there.
Sorry, I was too busy sitting there watching Grill try to drink out of the Gatorade bucket.
I'm still watching Pace walk across the back of the end zone.
His pace is not great.
You stop right now. You and your
Mills up 22-20 on Jacksonville.
Oh.
What?
Oh.
Mills? What?
All right, so 3rd and 2 as this place gets loud again. Pierce gives it up the middle. That's a first down and more across the 30. Oh, he tripped him up. Oh, man, that ball, he was down. He was down way back here at the 40.
Thank you.
Please make this
Crawford,
right, and they do.
Crawford.
Oh, Crawford got caught by the shoestrings, and he was about off to the races on that one.
He was already looking at daylight, baby.
Oh, boy, out to the 39-yard line is where they're going to spot it. That's going to be a McClarty Nissan first down for the Hornets.
I'll take it.
And with 22 seconds, we'll see if the Hornets even decide to snap it again. They don't have to. Well, actually, both are synced up, so I think we can let it run out. Actually, if they really got to get nitpicky, the play clock will go out before the game clock, but let's see.
Pace has made it to the other side.
Hey. Now
we're still stretching.
Weston. Nope, he's not going to snap it. And the Robinson coaches are saying exactly what I was saying. The play clock was about it was a tick ahead of the game clock.
That game clock's faulty.
And it went to 0, and now Coach is hot. Coach is super mad right now.
You can get on mad, Coach.
And the thing is, the way that rule, remember the way that
back.
Oh, yeah. All right, well, we're going to go to commercial for the Acres Family Pharmacy fourth quarter. We'll be back in just a minute.
Yay.
It's Brandon Aker. I'm the owner and pharmacist here at Aker Family Pharmacy in Maumelle. So here in our pharmacy, we like to focus on a hyper-personalized relationship with our patients, and that continues into our service sets. So we offer free delivery, curbside vaccinations, as well as custom compounded medications, including extended hours as well. I think you don't know the level of intimacy that you're going to get with your patients until you really get in it, and I can't imagine doing anything else.
All right, we are ready for the fourth quarter of play, brought to you by Aker Family Pharmacy. I want to say thanks to our friends over at Aker Family Pharmacy, great folks. And great locally owned Maumelle business there at 1900 Club Manor Drive in Maumelle. Go see our friends at Aker Family Pharmacy. So here we go.
I think we should score 2 touchdowns because we gave up 7 points in the second half.
I agree. So Waits in it, running back here, and that's who they're going to give it to. Waits to the left side, cuts it back up to the middle, squeezes his way through, and somehow ends up with about 5 out of that.
I never saw him.
Oh, and the bots have found our chat on YouTube.
Oh, boy.
I got to figure out. Why does it not give me the opportunity to get rid of those? Oh, there we go.
Remove. Bye-bye.
All right, those are gone. So here we go. First, that's a 2nd and 6. Sorry, it wasn't a first down. As Pierce looking to the left, got Speck. Speck makes the catch. Makes a nice cut at the 44 across midfield, cutting back in. And now is that a late penalty I saw get thrown? Maybe not. Yeah, there is a flag, and that's going to be, I think, against the Hornets. I think Waits is going to get a call for an illegal block here.
There's a cloth on the carpet, and I'm not happy about it.
Let's see. Well, I don't know what the penalty was for. I think they're actually – was that a hold that they caused on – they did call a hold on Williams, but he had him – I don't know about that call. Okay. Well, that's going to back the Hornets up 10. That's a big one. That negates the first down.
Wow.
And so now, instead of 1st and 10, it's going to be 2nd and 10. Basically, that one was called right at line of scrimmage. And no, okay, so I take that back. They gave the Hornets the first down.
That means it was after the fact.
Then, okay, either way, it's 1st and 10. So it was a McClarty Nissan first down, and now it's 1st and 10 after the hold. Don't know how that works, but okay.
I'm really confused.
So now Pierce hands it to Waits.
Got it.
No, he wants to throw it. He's
Lord.
trying to juke Harris. Now just throws it up for grabs, and nobody there as Watts was trying to come back for it but couldn't.
I'd be scared for my life.
Weston turned around and went, whoa, there's a mountain in front of me. There's half the Little Rock Towers right there.
There's a giant. He's over there talking to Chambly.
What was that, the Stevens building standing in front of him? Good Lord.
TCBY is on his team.
Gee whiz.
I just called it TCBY. I'm showing
That's
my
a
age.
long time ago, buddy.
Hey, still.
It's like Alltel Arena.
Hey, still Alltel. It's always Alltel
I know,
Arena.
right? All right, so 2nd and 10 here, 11:14 to go. Stevens building, block that one. So Pierce hands this one to Waits. Waits, big hole! Oh, and a late flag as this one's going to come back. That's going to be a hold as Waits cuts back. What a move by Waits to the 10, pushed out of bounds at the 5. And
that's a bunch of malarkey.
But unfortunately, a hold on the Hornets is going to negate this one.
How do we know it's a hold on the Hornets?
Well, he tackled him.
Okay. What's a good? What makes you think that?
Harris just standing there with
Well, I don't know. Hang on a second. As we're walking the other way. Hang on. This might not be.
Oh, really?
block below the knees, maybe?
Maybe right. Let's see. As they're talking about it, but the Hornet linemen are cheering and walking the other way.
Means we're on like the 3.
So let's see what this call is. Chambly going to put his nose in here and try to figure out what's going on.
Marion Harris is not happy right now.
Harris is like, get me out of the game for just a play. Give me a play, coach.
I need a water.
Well, let's see. We can figure out the confusion here.
How does the ball end up where everybody's standing is my question.
I don't know.
Because it wasn't a dead ball, and we're going to be way down yonder.
That is
block
it.
Below the knees, on the defense.
Yeah, that'll work, because that's going to move us all the way down to about the 3-yard line.
The young man is finally rewarded for his run.
That's why he looked like he got tackled, because of the
I thought I saw one go for the
He did get tackled.
Yeah. And that is an emphasis. They want to stay away from the knees, obviously.
Kelby down there cutting up.
And so this should, if you go half the distance from the 5, should be the 2.5. And that's where they'll spot it. So it'll be 1st and goal on the McClarty Nissan first down for the Hornets.
That is why you don't give up on the play.
And 11:04 to go here.
Get Crawford in the backfield.
And I'm surprised we're not in the QB1 sneak.
No, not from that far out.
Williams, the motion man, hands it up middle. Left side, touchdown Hornets. Crawford just drives himself into the end zone.
Get off of him.
And, boy, that was a late contact by Robinson. Roderick comes up and says, hey, man, leave my guy alone. Gives him a dab on the head, and we're good.
He scores touchdowns like I do. Leave me alone.
Crawford went over and had something to say for they had to go flex for the camera there in the back of the end zone, and that's another touchdown for the Hornets, who are now up 40-21. And that looks like Brookhagen back out there kicking.
I told you.
So Brookhagen set to kick this one. Try to extend this lead back to 20. Kick is up. Kick is good. And the Hornets lead this one 41-21 with 11 minutes to go in the fourth quarter.
Still not happy. Going to need another score here. Gave up 7, you score 14.
Got to say thanks to our buddy Max Bennett for the highlights from last week's game. And we were able to run our All-State Good Hands Catch of the Game by Brooke Brolo Agency. And Max, you got one heck of a shot there of Roderick's juggling touchdown catch, 41 yards out to tie the game up for the Hornets.
I hit his helmet twice until I slowed it down.
Yeah.
It did.
It was an impressive play. Did you get a chance to hear Watts talking about it on the Hornets Live?
Bit, yeah.
So he said, man, I knew I had to catch it, knew I had to make the play. But he stuck with it and scored. And it's a good job to my wife up there on our main cam, and she's getting a good shot of our Maumelle crowd.
So you got an early candidate for play of the week this week?
Oh, it's hard not to.
Boy, his 73-yard touchdown's a big one.
Look at Jesse go.
See, I think I missed that one. I got the interception that they had because
I
thought the Robinson receiver.
Yeah, that was a good play.
Ooh.
So Jesse giving us a dance
show. He knows the dance.
Because I got here like late second quarter.
He is still giving it. Give him a show, Jesse.
Had to watch LRCA drub Cersei.
Yeah, that one was getting ugly pretty good. So here we go as that kick is back deep and returnable from the 1. Robinson across the 15, 20, 25, cuts inside to the 30, met at the 35. Now all the way out to the 41-yard line, and a great return, making it 42.
Slowed him up. 50, 29.
A great return there for Robinson. They get great field position here to try to turn the momentum. So 1st and 10 here. We are in the fourth quarter here, brought to you by Acre Family Pharmacy.
41-21.
13 into 3.
Who?
Christian.
Christian's up 35-13.
Yeah.
Cersei's not good this year.
Cersei's got one. They've got quite the rebuild this year. It'll be a tough year for them.
They got Daniel Perry, who's about the back. That's about it.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, Perry's a good one, though.
Yeah, that's for sure.
They lost their coach late, too.
Yes.
Yeah, it makes it tough.
He decided to go write books, didn't he?
Yeah, and travel,
And travel.
He's good at it. I've read through him.
So Cleveland's still in at quarterback here. Robinson, Cleveland.
Blitz.
Hands it to the right.
Yes,
Boy,
sir.
the Hornets are in the backfield.
The
Guess
Predator
who?
is on the scene.
Guess who? Predator didn't get pancaked that time as the Predator gets in, and he tells us about it with the big play in the backfield.
Cersei did not get away.
Hey, we're going to get to see this one as this delay's way back. Let's see what he does to Harris.
Doesn't do
Harris
anything.
didn't do. Harris just turned in and
Harris
pulled
and
left
Nico's
it
too quick for
wide
that.
open for Nico. Big play there by Nico.
I think Cersei might give Harris a message and tell him, hey, don't let that happen again, please. I really did not like the way that felt.
10:20 to go. Clock running here. Hornets up 41-21. Now the Hornets will back off in coverage, give them some space here on 2nd and 13.
Yeah.
Now Cleveland, left side. In there is a Knight. Jesse Knight all the way back in the backfield. They'll get back to the original line of scrimmage to the 41-yard line. That'll bring up 3rd and 10. So 3rd down, 10 now.
Hey, you can leave that here. You can leave that.
Sully won't miss it.
Nah, he doesn't need that. Tell him you lost it. Tell him you lost it.
Me and Sully are boys. We got this. Don't worry about it. I'll clear it with Steve.
We'll hold it for ransom.
Steve, it's good. We're good.
Just hold it for ransom until the Sully Awards.
Yeah, there you go. So Cleveland, he's going to throw on this one. 3rd down, left side, out route, and a good play there as the Hornets gave a little too much cushion, and that's going to be a 1st down for the Senators.
3rd and 10.
All right, man. Enjoying it? Are you headed down?
Yeah. Where are you guys at next week?
Bologna. Yep, at their place. We don't get to play at home until October.
Rats.
Our turf should be down this week, though, I think. If it's not already, I need to go by there.
Before you being able to set this stuff up and not touch it. But no.
All right, so
no.
1st down now as Cleveland gets it. He'll fake it, looking over the middle, throws it quickly, got his man, and that is Wright making the catch.
Yes, he did.
That's the quarterback, turned back to wide receiver, 1st down for Robinson.
There's a reason.
I tell you,
right on down the field now.
Right now, the middle of the field has been wide open since Cleveland's been in the game. He's had some guys just wide open. So now the Hornets got to close that up. Now moving quickly, 9:13 to go. Cleveland looking. Now he's going to run it. Quarterback draw right up the middle across the 20, 15, and met at the 13.
Hello.
And that's going to be enough for another Robinson Senator 1st down. And Robinson getting some things going. Hornets got a guy slow to get up here, as that is, I believe that's Mosby again. He's been dinged up in this one a couple of times. Yeah, Mosby slow to get back to his spot. Now Robinson with under 9 minutes to go. They got to score in a hurry. Cleveland, he was the only guy in the backfield. Empty set here. Cleveland gets the snap, looking to his right. Now he wants to throw to Wright. Wright makes the catch at the 10, and he'll be pushed out of bounds there. McClure, as I couldn't tell through this glass.
23.
And so that'll.
I wonder if we can get somebody who cleans windows.
And now they're trying to.
Clean window sponsorship.
Yeah, yes. It's a good window cleaner.
Squeaky clean glass. Play of the game.
All right, so 8:36 to go as clock operator struggled there. Is that one, you think, ran a few extra seconds off?
Maybe. He struggle like he did in the first half. He was punching numbers in it.
Yeah, something. So Cleveland 12, now set.
19,
he's ready.
10.
Now he'll take off to the right. Quarterback design run, trying to get out there. He's got room inside the 5 to the 2, maybe the 1 yard line.
Tried the BA diving fly, and it didn't quite get him there.
That'll make it 3rd down and 2, I believe.
All right, D, time to tighten up.
So 3rd and goal from the just outside. The nose of the ball is touching the 1. No, touching the 2 here. Now we got, what are we doing? We're stopping clock. Oh, it's a 1st down. Okay. So it was enough for a 1st down. That'll be a 1st down for Robinson. It'll be 1st and goal from the 2. And now they may try the quarterback sneak themselves. That's exactly what they're going to do. He finds a seam and he's in, and Robinson has added a touchdown here with 8:23 to go, and it's now 41-27. Hornets lead.
Well, fiddle faddle.
Got a couple of scores coming across. If Max Prep scores are correct, the Hornets of Bryant have finished off Marion 58-7. Little Rock Christian 35-13 at the end of the 3rd. Sheridan up on Lakeside 18-7 at the end of the 3rd. That's a surprising one to me. Now the extra point is up. Kick is good. And it's 41-28. Hornets lead by 13 here with just 8:23 to go in this one. Jump back over here to Fearless Friday real quick and get you some updated scores from across 5A. Make sure you stick with us in the post-game show as we will go over these scores and stats at the end of this one after our Acre Pharmacy fourth quarter is done and over with. So in 5A, Wynn leads West Memphis 35-13. Harrison over Mountain Home 28-21. Van Buren over Alma 24-14. Morrilton over Beebe 28-20. That one's in the third. Mills has taken a 22-20 lead over Jacksonville in the fourth quarter. Little Rock Christian, of course, 35-13. 46-39. PA leads Madison Ridgeland in the third quarter. What a game. That game may get to 100 if it keeps going like that. Whitehall leads Warren 7-0 at the half. Greenbrier 42-0.
Squeaker.
Valonia has invoked the mercy rule, leading 56-10 at Greene County Tech. So they are in midseason form as they get ready for a matchup with our Hornets at their place next Friday night. Harding Academy 24-21 over Valley View in the fourth. Arkadelphia 43-7 over Hot Springs. Crossit up 15-3. Farmington up on Prairie Grove 44-27. Brooklyn up on Jonesboro Westside 14-6. Ashdown over to Queen 35-0, and Mena leads Clarksville. Now the onside kick, but it didn't go far enough as that one will roll out of bounds, and that'll go to Maumelle.
Procedure, PI roofing penalty. So do we get the ball where it goes out?
Should get it right there.
It's not a great attempt. Attempted, but it's not a great one.
Yeah. They did not take any notes from Pulaski Academy last week.
Helicopter.
Well, that is something to watch too, man. Just to continuously watch them do that over and over again. It's
you know it's coming. You just got to stop it.
Yeah.
And most people don't.
You know the thing about that offense and that system for Pulaski Academy is it's just about the pressure they put on you. And you feel like if you don't get a first down on offense every time, you don't score, that you're behind because they're just going to keep going. So they'll hand this one up off the middle to Waits. Nice cut inside of the 40. And now pushing. Look at the little guy go as he's inside the 40 to the 38. And that'll be a gain of about, well, they haven't updated the yard lines over there, but that's going to be a gain of about 7.
Pretty sure he lost a shoe, and so he just decided to throw it in the backfield.
They get a gain of 5.
Waits is shoeless.
Now they marked this one at 39. Waits trying to slide his shoe on. I guess it's on. There's no way I could run with a shoe that loose. I can't run anyway, but hey.
You can't run. You're the fastest guy in the room.
Maybe, you're right. It's not a very fast room, though.
No, it's not.
So Pierce says the play clock's not running. So, I mean, now it's running.
There we go.
He looked back at it. That was great. He looked back at it, and then the clock operator started. He was like, wait, it's not going. So we're going to sit here and just spend some time. And now looking, he'll fake this one. Wants to throw for Williams. No, got the slant, and Watts couldn't hold it. As Watts bobbled it on the slant. Good
draped
coverage.
all over him, though. So.
Good coverage by Robinson there.
Absolutely. Can't catch them all. Just catch most of them. 3rd and 5.
So 3rd down and 5 here for the Hornets. So the Hornets are content here. Oh, can't run any clock now. 7:17 to go. Clock is stopped with the incompletion. Need a first down here. Don't want to give Robinson any glimmer of hope. Now Waits trying to get the snap off. They just do, and that's Crawford in the backfield. Hands it to Crawford. Crawford falls forward. 3.
Fumble.
Oh, he fell. He fumbled the ball. It came out, and I think Robinson's recovered it. And Robinson has recovered that one, and a big turnover here for the Hornets.
Not good.
As that'll be Robinson ball at the 35-yard line. So 7:11 to go here in this one as we've got the change of possession, and Robinson with an opportunity to get this back to a one-score game. So now Cleveland, he's been the difference here for Robinson in the second half. Cleveland looking, wants to throw right, fakes it, pump fake, got wide open. Oh, boy, has got beat badly on that one. I believe that is number 29. That's going to be Rawls, I think, and it was Rawls who bit on the pump fake, and that's a big one. Big play there all the way down to the other 35. 1st and 10, Robinson. This one's far from over now.
13 points.
Cleveland back and ready. Right, motion man. They'll fake it to him. Fakes up the middle. Wanted to throw it to right. Now he will. And a nice play as he gets it out to him. Pace can't make the tackle. Now break free across the 15, 10, all the way to the 6-yard line. First and goal, Robinson. And right now, Jack Cleveland has been the absolute difference. Second half, and he has done it all. First and goal, 6:55 to go in this one. Cleveland, Searcy behind him. He'll hand this one to Searcy up the middle, and the Hornets stuff that one in the middle as a host of Hornets swarm to the tackle. So 6.5 to go here as the ball is spotted at the 7. Second and goal from the 7-yard line. Cleveland surveys the defense of the Hornets. Now gets the snap. Cleveland looking right, throwing right. Back corner of the end zone. Got him, caught. Touchdown, Senators. As Epperson may be cramping up as he's slow to come off the field, making his way across the end zone. And now we've suddenly got one heck of a game here in West Little Rock.
Got a brouhaha cooking now. Not one I wanted to talk about.
We knew we were going to have a good one here, but boy, this one has tightened up in a hurry all of a sudden here late.
I don't think we'll be giving away a tumbler.
No, I don't know that anybody had this score.
6-point game.
So Sylvan Hills just finished things off against Central, 27-0. It's a Central program that is just a struggle bus has been for real for that team over the last couple of years. But they've got an opportunity to turn things around with that new coaching staff. So we'll see what Central can get done.
If you're Maumelle here, you gotta settle down here and go on a drive.
Yeah, absolutely. This is a big opportunity, really, for both teams. Like you said, Maumelle got to move the ball down the field this time.
You got to recover the ball first.
Yeah, we'll see if they go with the onside. They've got all 3 timeouts. Both teams have all 3 timeouts. A lot of time left. I personally wouldn't go onside here, especially as well as your defense played on the last drive. Boy.
Costly fumble.
This is a tough one. Did not see this one coming here late. They have tightened this one up.
Lined up on the hash, too. Look at that.
So Hornets are set. 3 men back deep to return on this one. Good kick, line, drive, and get out of bounds. And it will, and so the Hornets will get good field position here as the PI roofing penalty flag hits the ground.
Again.
And the Hornets will start this possession from the 35. All right. We felt pretty good there for a bit as the Hornets had built a 20-point lead, but 2 straight touchdowns here by Robinson has tightened things up. And you guys make sure you're sharing the stream. We were going to have one heck of a good finish, I think, to this one. So we'll see what the Hornets decide to do. I think, obviously, you talk about in basketball, stall ball. You talk about all those situations where teams kind of take their foot off the gas and let things kind of slow down. And I think that might have happened on that last drive than the fumble. So let's see. This crowd's going to get loud as Robinson, this place is shaking. Now looking, they'll hand this one to Waits. Waits up the middle, squeezes through, and he'll get all the way to the 40 and a gain of 5 on that one. So 2nd down and 5. And this is where, if you're the Hornets, you want to use that big offensive line to just lean on folks.
Every second tick off that clock.
You can tell our camera's shaking up there. The press boxes are moving because our broadcast is doing some shaking. All right, so 5:54. We're under 6 minutes to go. Pierce surveys. Boy, snapped that early. Still 13 seconds left. Hands this one to Waits. Waits trying to get the corner. Waits inside the 40. Now Waits trying to break a tackle, and he's going to be drugged down after a gain of about 4 yards.
He's close.
He's going to be a 3rd and about a yard, maybe 2, depending on the spot here. And I think we got an injured Senator. And trying to get up and won't be able to. We're going to have a timeout on the field here as we've got an injured Senator. Now he does get himself up. It's 5, I believe, was the injured player. If it is, that's Keelan Blaylock. And he comes off, and now he's being tended to as he falls to the ground again. It looks like a lower back issue. Let's hope he's okay, as he's just trying to shake it off. Doesn't want the trainers to look at him. So 3rd and a yard here, 5:28 to go. Clock should start here on the ready for play. It did not. So 3rd down and a yard. Give me the QB1 sneak here. And they won't, as they're going to. Now, yes, he will get up forward for the sneak. Now Robinson shows pressure. Now faking that as they still want to bring the pressure. Now they'll move their linebackers out.
Clock is not moving.
The clock has not started. So here we go. Pierce. He'll go forward, gets stopped initially. Oh, a big hit. Boy, he took a shot to the left side.
He's
That's
falling
not,
as he is. It's not what you want your quarterback to do.
Don't want to see that. That's a heck of a way to get
I love how the clock has stopped again.
Well, it should stop now after the first down until they get the chain set. That'll be a McClarty.
2 seconds.
It'll be a McClarty Nissan first down.
Clock should have been rolling the whole time, though.
And now the clock is running again here with 5:20 and counting. So Rogers comes out. Speck's in the game. Speck, Williams, and Watts are your wide receivers. Crawford is your running back. Brookhagen at the H-back. Pierce, Williams in motion. Fake it, give it to Crawford. Crawford is met in the backfield, and he'll lose a couple of yards. Huge play there as Robinson stuffs that one, and that'll bring up a 2nd down and 12.
Not the direction you want to go.
So 4:40 to go as the clock continues to run here. Hornets, you're kind of stuck in that in-between land here, wanting the clock to run out and get this W, but also holding on and maintaining the ball, moving it down the field, not giving it back to Robinson for an opportunity to go down and win the game. Remember, that opportunity to pull Brookhagen and kick with the backup kicker off the upright is the difference right now. And Hornets look like they're going to call a timeout, and they will. They'll run this one down to 4:14 to go in this one. So 4:14 to go in the game.
2nd 12.
Hornets lead 41-35. Boy, we've had a good one. I hope you're enjoying this one here for our Acre Family Pharmacy 4th quarter, as we've got a beach ball flying around the stands now.
Don't see that every day.
Both student sections have shown out in this one.
Here we go again.
As we get set, momentum has definitely, Mo has changed direction several times. First half, we saw a lot of body blows back and forth. We've seen a few here in the second half. And
throwing haymakers.
The Hornets can land a knockout if we can find our way to the end zone here, but Robinson looking to land one of their own. Got us dancing in the press box now.
It's his head bobbing. There's no dancing. Get the shoulders involved. Just kind of work your way down.
So here come the Hornets back out onto the field. Again, 4:14 to go. Hornets with 2 timeouts left. Robinson has all 3. I'd like to see a gain of about 13 out of weights here.
I would like to see anything of a gain of about 13.
Williams, motion man, as Robinson showing pressure here off the corner. Now they'll back out of it. Now looking. Weston's going to have time to throw. Weston looking, throws this one to Crawford. Crawford got a man in the backfield. He's got a beat, and he can't. They're going to lose a yard. That play
there went nowhere.
That play didn't look good from the start, because I think they wanted a screen, but it was red. Now Robinson's going to call their first time out of the second half. And with 4:05 to go in our Acre Family Pharmacy 4th quarter.
Real tight, real quick.
Robinson is a stop away from getting the ball back. So 3rd down, 13.
How much does that missed extra point hurt you here?
It's big. Andy, what do you do here, man? Do you try to throw for the first down? Obviously, Robinson's got all their 2 timeouts left, so they're going to be able to stop the clock.
I think you throw it anyway. I think you've had a pretty good connection with Pierce to Speck as well as Pierce to Watts, as we all know. And you got a couple other targets that hadn't really been utilized here, but, I mean, they're there.
I tell you, this would be a time to get Desmond Williams, 6'3", 200-pound wide receiver out there. Find him maybe a little out route, use his size to body up and maybe get to the sticks and get a first down. If nothing else, try to get, 12 of these here and then use the QB1 sneak to get the first down. Because you're in a position now with 2 timeouts left for Robinson. If you can get a first down, you can start milking this one away.
Yes, you can.
All right, so here we go. Crowd's going to get loud for Robinson. Crawford to the right. Pierce looking. Pierce. Now he's got to scramble to his right. Pierce going to go deep, throwing it up. Got his man wide open. Wide open, just standing there waiting. Oh, and he dropped it. Oh.
He hit him in the chest. He didn't catch it with his hand.
Oh, golly.
Who was that?
Was that Watts or Dez?
Dez.
Oh, boy.
I don't know how he was that open. He was completely lost.
Dez got lost. Field. Boy.
Oh, man. Now he's going to punt.
Now,
it's all right, kid.
The Hornets had it set up right there. Boy,
wow.
Had what you wanted. You could probably salt it away, but instead now you got to punt it. So Williams in the
good punt, kid.
Yeah, you need a real good one here. And the defense has got to come out and play big. Nico laid out on the field here in protection as they'll get him out. And now I think the Hornets may have had to use a timeout. And so right now, this Robinson team trying to get their crowd into it as they have been in this entire second half.
Fought to get back in it.
Boy, oh boy. And I tell you, give Robinson a ton of credit. Coach Escola has done a great job with his team. And to continue to fight back, this team could have quit down 20.
They didn't. They stayed with it.
So we'll see if the Hornets stick to this punt. This punt chance. And I think, now I'm looking at it over there, it looks like Robinson's the one that called the timeout.
They did.
So 4th down, 13. Williams will still punt here.
Fake punt right up the middle.
Oh, boy. I tell you.
You got a relatively fast punter.
Got Nico back there, too.
Yeah. I don't see this happening, but
be a gutsy time for it. I can't imagine that's the call for Coach Horton here.
Not give him a short field.
Play your percentages. Defense has done great up until the last couple of
games. What a punt.
Kick. Really good. Get on the ball. The ball's live. Trying to get down to it is Mosby. And somehow Robinson falls on it all the way back at the 8-yard line. And, boy, the Hornets twice now have had a chance to salt this thing away, and it just keeps slipping out of their hands.
He got pushed going down the field, too.
Oh, he did. There was a block in the back before that. But boy.
I mean, he was shoved. He kind of lost his balance there pretty bad running down the field.
Tough, a big break for Robinson.
Man.
Tough break for the Hornets as they had a chance.
Yes.
Here we go. All right, we need our fans to get loud here and match the intensity of this Robinson sideline.
Pace is back on the field. Yes, we do.
Cleveland will still be at quarterback. Cersei's going to be behind him. As they get Harris in, he'll line up over at left tackle. Nico, Harris, they're going to go at it on this one. Snaps this one. Now Cleveland looking to throw. Cleveland, left side, got a guy open in the slot. Makes a man miss and going to be yanked down at the 22-yard line. That's going to be a first down for Robinson. Fans want a penalty. That's a football play.
Guess who?
Jesse Knight.
You guessed it. Then he helped him up. Said, thanks, bud.
Big gain, 14, maybe 15 yards on that one, though. 3:40 to go. Clock running with only one timeout for Robinson. Down to 3.5 to go. Now they'll shift Nico. He's back on our side of the field here as he's going to go up against the smaller side of the Robinson line. Now motion man. Cleveland gets the snap. Now Cleveland wanted the screen. Now he's going to throw it deep. Got a man open. He's caught it. Got it to 40. Going to be pulled down at the 41. And the Hornets are having a really tough time with
the kid is on it.
With these receivers. They're getting open. They've got guys running wide open all over the field. Stops the clock. 3:16 to go. But this drive started at the 8 all the way out to the 42-yard line already.
2 plays.
So first down for Robinson. Clock running. 3:10 to go in this one. Hornets need to get pressure on Cleveland. Snap, looking middle.
Holding.
Oh, he missed it. That was a hold. Cleveland somehow going to run through the middle over midfield, and that's going to be another Robinson first down as he picks up 10.
He beat him on the spin and would have had him in the backfield.
So First down, clock stops to move the chains, 2:54 to go.
White hat, that's your call. Come on now.
Now the crowd really getting into this one. Clock's running, 2:50 to go.
Watch the clock start messing up now.
I was about to say, I'd like to see a few more of those 2-second runoffs. So Cleveland calling for it. Motion man is right to the left side now. Cleveland looks to the right side, got his man open as the Hornets are giving a ton of cushion, and that's another first down, 10 more for Robinson, and he may have gotten out of bounds on top of it. And I think he's a yard shy. He's a yard shy of a first down, so he's second and a yard, but he got out of bounds to stop the clock. Smart move there by Robinson. So 2:33 to go. Second down and a yard. That really doesn't matter here. Searcy, the man in the backfield. They're going to give it to him on this one, I would almost bet. Cleveland. No, looking left. Here comes Nico trying to run him down, but room up the middle. Now Cleveland, he'll fall forward to the 31-yard line. Clock running, 2:26. By the way, they apparently did call that a first down a minute ago. It was a late first down call, but apparently they did call that a first down. Clock running, 2:15 after the 6-yard gain is going to make it second down and 4, 2:10 to go. Clock running. We'll be under 2 by the time this one's snapped.
Cleveland's pretty mobile, too.
Cleveland, he'll get the snap. Drops, looking to his right, throwing up over the guy, a man open. He dropped it. Whoa, the Hornets catch a break there.
Wide open.
Huge break there as he was looking for Bonner, and it went right through his hands.
Definitely picking on Rouse. Yeah, Pace is on the field.
So third down and 4 here. 1:53 to go in this one. One timeout for the home team, Robinson Senators. Game that should have been played in Maumelle, but because of some turf issues, we are set up over here.
Small turf issues.
So Cleveland, Searcy to his left. Right, the motion man. Cleveland, got it, looking, right side, throws it, caught, 24-yard line, 26-yard line, should be a first down. They needed 4, they got 6. And that'll be a first down inside the 30 to the 26-yard line.
Come on, defense, kind of step up.
They're eating that cover, that cushion up. The Hornets are giving them about a 7-yard, 10-yard cushion.
As soon as you press him, though, he's going to throw it over the top.
Well, that's why you need your safeties to stay at home. Right, motion man again. And now snaps low. Cleveland, pump fake, throws this one to Searcy. Got to play in the backfield, and they do. McClure brings him down in the backfield, and a great job that time by Skylar McClure to stop that play.
Had he played by the quarterback to get the ball back to the ref so he can keep going, though.
Now 90 seconds left in this one. 41-35, Hornets lead it.
7-yard loss.
Huge play there. Second down, 17. Just watch the slants over the middle. Those have been open. Now Cleveland wants to look left. Nothing there. Hornets bringing pressure. And throw him down. Now gets the pass off, and you got to make a play here. Somebody's got to make a tackle. As the Hornets, I think, thought he was just going to step out of bounds. He didn't. He'll get all the way to the 20. Clock still running, down to a minute. Third down.
How they missed the holding penalties from right there in front of them.
And so timeout on the field. I believe Robinson just called their last one with 1:02 to go.
Yes, they did. That's where you got to dig deep, defense.
So this is the setup. 62 seconds left in this one. Hornets lead it 41-35. Robinson has no timeouts left. It's going to be third down and 3 from the 19-yard line. They need the 16 for a first. They got 2 plays to get it.
Steve, I want you to look at the wind on the flag right now.
It is whipping right now, and it's going to be right in his face to kick it, which wouldn't, can't imagine that'll make a difference on a kick that short, but the Hornets have blocked one tonight.
Yes. No, but they need an extra point.
They need an extra point to win
it.
That could be the difference in this game if they get in the end zone. A blocked extra point earlier, but they were able to convert a 2-point conversion, which was huge. Hornets missed an extra point off the upright earlier. I believe it was Kemp that was in there kicking. Yeah, Will, I like that idea, Will. Will says get an interception call tonight. The problem is if I'm Robinson here, 3rd and 3, I'm just going to run that 5-yard little curl, and it's going to be open.
More into Searcy.
All right, in motion. Cleveland gets the snap, looks to his left, got a guy wide open. Wide open, touchdown, Robinson. Boy, With 1 minute left in this one, Robinson has tied the game at 41.
That play literally on the clock only took 2 seconds.
And now the clock just ran an extra second even though the play was over.
That's dirty.
It was at a minute, and now it's at 59 seconds. So let's see if the Hornets can get in there and get a piece of this one. They've blocked one tonight. And boy, oh boy.
Did not see this comeback happening.
Old Mo has reared its ugly head in this one as Maumelle is now an extra point away from finding themselves trailing.
Better get there.
Now trying to get it, and they got it! They blocked it! Blocked it! Big play by the Hornets to get in there and get that one. Hornets block it, and with 59 seconds left, we're all tied at 41.
How does need I ask, how does overtime football work in
same as college, except from the 10.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, now I don't know. You know, I should have asked that. Non-conference, a lot of times they won't play in overtime. They'll just take the tie. So we'll see
no bueno.
What they decide if there was a decision for that. A lot of times they won't play the extra overtime period because of that. Well, let's just get in Brookhaven's range and give him a shot here. Yep. Big play, boy, by the Hornets to get that one.
No, they're going to cover number 6 heavily. So you got 7 and 9 and 11. And
whew. So KD.
Waits has been a nice little burst out of the backfield, too.
He absolutely has.
It's important right here to get a good return or let him just kick it out of bounds.
So KD, Mosby, and is that Knight?
It'll be Knight in the middle.
Okay. Back there for the Hornets on this one.
They're going to kick the Mosby again.
The range of emotion that has gone on in this ball game, man.
2 blocks, 1 game.
Yeah.
Jeez. Oh, boy. They're stoink away from being up 1 point right now.
Boy, what is it about block kicks, man? We just seem to find them.
He's lined up on the other side. He's kicking left-footed.
This one kicked deep and get out of bounds, and it's going to get way out of bounds. And the Hornets will get great field position again with the PI roofing penalty, and the Hornets will start this drive from the 35-yard line.
And we didn't lose a single second.
All right, so let's set this up. 59 seconds to go.
65 yards to go.
We're all tied at 41. Hornets got 2 timeouts left. You don't need all 65, but I think comfortably you need to get to about the 20 to have about a 37-yard field goal attempt. I think that's about where we'd be comfortable with Brookhaven. I've seen Brookhaven kick. I think he's probably good from 40-ish, but anything inside the red zone makes me feel pretty comfortable here that Brookhaven can put this thing away and win it. So here we go. Is that Crawford in the backfield? 3 trips to the left here for the Hornets. That might be Waits.
That's Crawford.
Okay. Pierce looking to his left, wants to throwing deep to Specht on the route, and Specht, I don't know if he just never saw the ball, didn't come back for it, but that ball's going to hit harmlessly on the ground, and it'll be 2nd and 10 as just 5 seconds come off the clock on that one. That's Nico on offense.
That is Nico.
As Nico comes out to add another set of hands on the field. So Nico, Specht, Watts, and Williams all in with Crawford behind.
We told him he couldn't shoot 3-pointers. Remember what happened?
Yeah.
Somebody tells him he can't catch a football.
Now looking to his left. He's got him if he wants it. Throws it up to Dez, and he overthrew Dez.
Wow. Come on.
I'm really not understanding this decision. You've got a lot of you had plenty of time. I mean, I would have liked to send a couple runs to Crawford here to get things moving up the field, maybe get a first down or 2.
Now
Well, now you've ran 11 seconds off, and you're in a passing situation. No matter what happens here, you've got to complete this and stay in bounds, because then at least you could get the clock under 20 seconds and then make a decision.
I don't really like the call here. But
they'll move Nico here. He's going to play the H-back position. Crawford with Pierce to his left. He will hand this one to Crawford. I do like this call as Crawford gets 2. That's going to keep the clock running. I would have probably, not to second-guess anybody because I'm no coach. That's why I stand up here in this booth and ran aimlessly about football, but would have liked to seen that earlier. But the Hornets are going to be able to run this pretty much out. There's a 2-second, 3-second difference between the play clock and game clock.
They hit Waits on a big one, or Watts on a big one earlier. So
I would.
Yeah.
No, I'd call the timeout here with when the play clock runs out, and then just take a chance on some Hail Mary or something maybe. Again, I'm pretty sure the rule is that we don't play an overtime period in a non-conference game.
Who wants a tie?
Well, it's a safety thing. You got kids playing both ways. You want to limit the number of minutes. And again, I'm saying that. I'm not 100% certain. Hornets will call timeout. 3 seconds left on the clock. Oh, boy. What a ball game we've had here. Randy, I may be late joining you tonight, bud.
You're going a little close. You might as well just do it from here.
Yeah, pretty much. Depends on if they shut the lights off on us or not.
Hook and ladder. Is this that play where I run downfield and act like I'm lost, is it?
Hey, we got 100 EU.
Yes.
No, we don't need that one. 'Cause that one didn't score.
Too bad we can't get a spot of the foul pass interference at about the 20. Just toss it up there and hope you get a penalty.
It's not been a PI call.
There hasn't. You're right. We haven't seen one pass interference all day.
Jesse, it's no time to dance, bud. Better not catch you dancing right now.
I may have to go back and
that open.
May have to go back and catch the video and see if I can see who actually got that block. That may be our player of the game right there. All right, actually, this is interesting. It looks like they've got Dez in there to punt.
Why would you punt?
I would almost fake this and just let Dez take off running. Yeah,
This makes no sense at all. I'm very, very confused right now.
Yeah, you have no reason to punt here. And maybe it's a situation where, boy, I don't know.
I don't get this at all. I'm very confused. Me and Coach are going to have a talk on Tuesday.
So Dez, he'll get the snap. He's going to run it. Yeah, this is kind of what I thought we'd see as Dez now tries to get to the outside. And actually, all right, so Dez is going to be stacked up at the 42. And ball came out late, but he picked it up while he was on the ground. So that's going to be it. Now, that's the end of regulation. I believe we will play an overtime period here. So what a ball game we've had here tonight. 41-41, and that is it.
Tie ball game.
Oh, really?
I believe so. They're pointing everybody towards the locker rooms.
Well,
Nope. We are going to play overtime. 3 minutes. We got a 3-minute break here before we get to the overtime. All right.
This is a first for us.
Yeah. I mean, we had overtime at
fifth quarter coming up.
We had overtime at in that Lake Hamilton game. But that was
Maumelle. First Maumelle.
Yeah, but that was a playoff game.
Yeah, that had to have it.
All right. So now things get real exciting. As things will start from the, I believe, the high school, I should have read the high school rule book, but I'm pretty sure we start from the 10. And that's where both teams will alternate possessions, I am pretty certain. All right. So we're going to take a quick break here as we're about 2 minutes from the start of our overtime period. And we'll be right back here with you on the Maumelle Sports Network. All right, we are back here at Robinson High School as our captains have made their way back to the middle of the field.
Who do we have?
I see Nico down there in Cleveland. And we're going to have the coin toss here. We'll see.
Nico's bigger than both of them combined.
Win the toss here. You want to go on defense first. There's the flip. And let's see. They're trying to figure out what it landed on. No one can tell. It looks like Hornets. No. I think the Hornets won it, and they want to defend the. I guess that's the south.
That's what it looks like.
Southwest end zone.
Is that what you call that?
Yeah, it's not quite exactly a north-south field, but it's like southwest. So
Southwest. What about south-north?
Yeah. Now the coaches are confused because of the way he called it, but it is. I believe the Hornets won the toss. They picked defense. So Robinson will start from the 10 going towards the south end zone.
This is crazy.
I think somebody got that score backwards.
They did. I think somebody broke that. They broke it. They broke the whole thing. What a barn burner we're in here.
You're not kidding, man. Wow. All right. Well, okay. That looks like their defense. Okay, that is the Robinson defense. Now I'm really confused. So, okay. So I'm guessing Robinson won the toss and decided to go defense first. So here we go. So the Hornets have the ball on offense, and they will be headed towards whatever that end zone is. Here we go.
Well then. Nico
is your Wildcat quarterback. Okay. Haven't seen this since last year.
Spin move. Engage.
Nico. He's got it. Right up the middle he goes. Inside the 10, and he's going to press down to the 6, and that's where they'll spot it after a gain of 4.
They're going to give him the 7, Steve.
They did make a step back. So a gain of 3. So second down. Interesting strategy to bring a guy who hadn't carried the ball all day.
He ran a route. I mean, he ran a nice route over the middle.
Hey, I've seen it in practice now. There's some impressiveness behind Nico at wide receiver or tight end, but now we've got him at quarterback. Crawford beside it.
It's Nico McFadden. Get it right.
Nico looking option. Looking, and they ate that one up.
Well.
And, I mean, that's a pretty easy one to spear up there as Nico tried to get outside. There was no block. Got to maybe give that up to Crawford and let Crawford do his running back job. Now Pierce will come back into the game at the 12. So big play here. I don't think field goals are going to do you any good. I think this is 4-down territory, as easy as Robinson's been able to score in the second half.
Yes, they have.
So 3 wide here. Crawford back behind now, moving to the left side of Pierce. Pierce looking left, wants to go to the end zone, throws it up, got him, and no, incomplete flag, and that's going to be
First
a PI
down.
roofing penalty, and that's going to be a pass interference
in the end zone
on Robinson. That's going to move the ball down to the 1.
Do you go back to Nico? Or
no, QB1 sneak it right here.
Sneak.
Give me the QB1 sneak right here.
3 times in a row if you have to.
Yeah, you shouldn't need it but once. The coaches want a tip here, and let's see if they call it. Oh, they may. They are going to wave it off and say the ball was tipped. So I didn't see it, but they get the call. And now what do you do if you're Coach Horton? Because if you kick the field goal, obviously defensively you got to get a stop. If you don't score, Robinson's just got to come down here and kick a field goal. And although that has been an adventure tonight, 2 blocks, a missed extra point for the Hornets off the upright. And we'll see what the Hornets decide to do. 4th down. As of right now, I think they're going to let the play clock run down and kind of continue to talk about it. And they are. They're going to call timeout.
Good timeout.
So good decision here as the Hornets call timeout. Well, this has been a good one. Give Robinson all the credit in the world. Down 20, 41-21. And they have stormed back into this one, and they are.
It's your socks.
I guess maybe it is. Hey, Hey, we had a good first half in the socks.
Should have changed them.
Oh, boy.
Next time I'll bring my Ricky Bobby socks. Maybe that'll make a difference. If you ain't first,
you last. All right. So, judging by the huddle that just came out, I believe the Hornets are going to go for the end zone.
Looks like we're going to kick a field goal.
I see Compton. We are going to kick it. Brookhagen's in there. Compton's in to kick or hold. So I like the decision. I don't think you have much of a choice here. Let's just hope Brookhaven pushes this one through. Snap is good, hold is good, kick is up, and it is good. And the Hornets lead 44-41 as the Senators will get their opportunity here in overtime.
Boy.
We'll see what Robinson decides to do. Obviously, they'll start from the 10. If the Hornets employ the 10-yard cushion, then this will be a quick series for Robinson. Got to get some pressure here. You tried to use Nico to get a little momentum swing on offense. We need Nico to be the momentum swing on defense right here.
Yes, we do.
We need a Jadavian Clowney-esque play right here from number 5.
The Predator has to arrive.
And Predator is out there. Got your starting D on the field. This Robinson sideline is feeling good right now. 10 yards away from a victory if they can get it in the end zone here.
Yeah, they play like that. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they'll swap sides after this.
If there's another one that goes down here.
All right, so Cleveland stays in at quarterback. Cersei's next to him. Big
stop
play here. Motion is right. Cleveland gets the snap. He wants to throw left. Got his man. Throwing back of the end zone. Caught. Touchdown. Robinson wins the game. Boy, congratulations to the Robinson Senators as they battle back in this one and get a huge upset victory over our Maumelle Hornets.
Wow.
The final from Robinson, 47-44. Senators win this one. And you kind of saw that one coming. That's an easy one.
They were doing.
Made it easy there is right. Just curled around the corner. Easy play. Got him open. Made the play. So we're going to go back to the drawing board after this one on defense. Got some work to do in the secondary as Robinson had a field day in the fourth quarter on this secondary.
I don't have much to say.
That's a tough one. All right, so we're going to go pay some bills here as this one finishes up. We get back. We'll have scores from around the state as well as stats from our statistician, Jim Ashley.
For this, home field advantage is such a huge deal in football, and I think it's a huge deal in the mortgage world too. That's why we're a local company. We have in-house processing and underwriting, and that enables me to make sure that my customers have a great experience from kickoff to the closing table. And that's just what we want to do, is give them a great experience.
With Cornerstone Home Lending, you'll always have the home field advantage. Text DIO to 36260 to get started today.
My name is Brandon Aker. I'm the owner and pharmacist here at Aker Family Pharmacy in Maumelle. So here in our pharmacy, we like to focus on a hyper-personalized relationship with our patients, and that continues into our service sets. So we offer free delivery, curbside vaccinations, as well as custom compounded medications, including extended hours as well. I think you don't know the level of intimacy that you're going to get with your patients until you really get in it, and I can't imagine doing anything else.
It's the Labor Day sale at Eccles Carpet One.
For 1 week only, get up to 50% off store-wide.
Hardwood, ceramic, laminate, and even waterproof luxury vinyl for only $249 a square foot. Pergo, Karastan, and Lease for Living carpet featuring our 25-year no-exclusion stain warranty are in stock. Pop a balloon in store to get additional savings. Also, save up to 50% store-wide and get 36 months no interest.
It's the Labor Day sale at Eccles Carpet One.
We make it beautiful
for less.
You could try selling your car on your own, but that could take forever. McClarty Nissan will pay cash for your car today. That's right, we'll give cash right now for your used vehicle, even if it's not a trade. It's fast, it's easy, and we'll give you a lot more money for your trade than any other dealer. Visit one of McClarty Nissan's 3 locations or at McClartyNissan.com right now. And remember, the reason we pay so much for your used vehicle is because we're the #1 Nissan dealer.
At American Pie Pizza, we use only the best and freshest ingredients to ensure the product we put on your table is at its peak for your enjoyment. Our pizzas are thin crust and considered by some as the best around. And as a locally owned small business, our goal has always been to provide a great product at a great price and give back to our local communities. This is why we are excited to be the host of Hornets Live every Tuesday night during football season. Come see us at 7 p.m. every Tuesday and get the latest scoop on your Hornets while enjoying the best pizza, salads, wings, and sandwiches in Central Arkansas. And don't forget about our daily lunch specials and trivia nights on Thursdays from 7 to 9 p.m. So come see us at 9709 Maumelle Boulevard. Call in your order at 501-758-8800. Order online at www.ampipizza.com.
So you know how in the fourth quarter of a football game, when the game's on the line, it actually gets kind of stressful, and that's not how a home loan process should be. When you're a week away from closing, which is the fourth quarter, you shouldn't have stress, and that's what at Cornerstone we want to take away. We want that to be a stress-free experience for you. We want it to be that blowout victory.
Text DIO to 36260 to get started on the home mortgage process today.
All right, folks, welcome back as we are still here on the campus of Robinson High School and watching the Senators celebrate down there in their end zone. And I just want to say congratulations to the Robinson Senators on one heck of a win.
Very good game.
Heck of a way to fight back and get back into this one. Win it 47-44. And we'll have stats for you here in just a few minutes. And while we wait on that, let me jump over here and we'll take a look at some other scores from around the state. We'll start in 7A. Well, let's just go through games in progress. Owasso, Oklahoma leads Fayetteville 41-23. Poto, Oklahoma trails Shiloh Christian 21-14. Bentonville leads Conway 35-28. Win over West Memphis 38-13. Greenwood 54-41 over Fort Smith Southside. Mills has pulled away, leads Jacksonville 36-20. Pulaski Academy is up 63-39 over Madison Ridgeland. And I think that game must have just went final because it pulled off my screen. Greenbrier 42-0. Farmington 44-27. Gravette 16-7. Batesville Southside 35-0. Riverview over Central Arkansas Christian 34-7. Brooklyn leads Jonesboro Westside 14-6. Atkins over Dover 26-14. Mena 34-14 over Clarksville. Malvern 28-20 over Glen Rose. McGee 47-14 over DeWitt. Charleston 36-9 over Dardanelle. Truman 8-0 over Harrisburg. Bismarck 25-13 over Magnet Cove. And Poen leads 20-8 over Drew Central. So that wraps up our scores that we have updates on for week one. And to continue to keep up with those scores, head over to fearlessfriday.com. And it's a great spot to find all of your scores from tonight's action. And don't forget, if you want to join me, go join the folks over at 103.7 The Buzz on their fifth quarter post-game show going on right now. Just getting started with Randy Rainwater, Barry Grooms, and Kevin Bohannon. And I should be joining them in about 15 minutes or so, probably from right here. As we await our stats, we'll try to get those just as quickly as possible. And you got it ready?
You want to do the interception that was tipped and caught?
Sure.
That's the catch of the game.
Oh, you're doing that as the.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Okay. Yeah. So we'll take a break, then let you see our Allstate Good Hands Catch of the Game, brought to you by Allstate Insurance Brooke Brolo Agency in Maumelle, as soon as Will is ready. Looking right by himself in the backfield, throws over the middle, got a man on the slant. He dropped it, picked off. That ball is picked off. Yes, sir. Picked off. To Coach Escola and this Robinson team is they've got, I feel like the entire stadium has made, the entire fan base and stadium has made their way down there on the field and enjoying this celebration. And this is a big one. This is a Robinson team that only returned 6 guys this year, 3 on offense, 3 on defense. They've been going back and forth at quarterback as to who they want to use, and they may have found their guy. And if nothing else, I think what's happened is for Robinson, they found their situational guys. If you're in a situation where you need a guy to run the option and get outside and with good speed, Wright is that guy, although Cleveland has got pretty good speed himself. So, wow, Sheridan 34-7 over Lakeside. 24-7. Assuming that score is correct, because after I just saw the Max Prep score of the Central game, it said Central beat Sylvan Hills 30-0, and I know that's not correct. So let's see. I think Jim has sent those stats. Let me jump over here, and we'll just give you a recap of tonight's game. As soon as email wants to wake up and send. There we go. All right. So your final stats from this one. Hornets in the game with 240 yards rushing. 231 net yards rushing. Robinson 225. The difference in this one, Robinson throws for 273 yards, while the Hornets just 208. Both teams had a couple of turnovers. We'll get to our individual stats. Jalen Waits, big game for Jalen Waits. 14 carries, 146 yards. Tough one to lose when you have that big a game for Jalen Waits. Jason Crawford, 14 carries, 60 yards and a touchdown. Barham had 3 carries for 11 yards. Pierce had 4 for 9. Williams 1 for 7. And Nico came in and had 2 for -2. Passing, Weston Pierce, 10 out of 22, 3 touchdowns, a long of 73, and an interception. Roderick Watts led the way once again, receiving 3 catches, 3 touchdowns, 105 yards. Hunter Speck, 2 catches, 57 yards. Waits, a catch for 19. Desmond Williams, a catch for 18. On the Robinson side, Darryl Searcy, 16 carries, 109 yards total. Of course, his numbers were really big in the first half, and then they went to that passing game in the second half, and the Hornets didn't have an answer. Noah Freeman, 5 carries for 52 yards. Wright with 7 for 28. Jack Cleveland, 5 for 21, and Freeman, 4 for 15. Jack Cleveland ends this game 15 out of 18 for 209 yards and 3 touchdowns. Jakaisen Wright, 6 of 12, 2 interceptions, 64 yards, and a touchdown. Jakaisen Wright also was the leading receiver tonight, 6 catches, 91 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Kirby Owens, 7 catches, 83 yards, and a touchdown. Wofford, 2 for 38. Bonner, 2 for 25. Lamy, 1 for 19 and a touchdown. Grill, 1 for 13. And Freeman, 1 for 4. So your scoring summary in this one. The Hornets started things off. Roderick Watts from 22 yards out. Weston Pierce with the touchdown. Brookhagen with the kick. The Hornets led 7-0. But then Julian Campos with the interception, pick 6, 7-yard return, made this game 7-6. The extra point was blocked. Made the game 7-6 at that point. Roderick Watts then the 73-yard touchdown from Pierce. Brookhagen's kick was good. Hornets led 14-6, but then Kirby Owens responds right back with a 12-yard touchdown pass from Jakaisen Wright. 2-point conversion to Bonner was good, and just like that, we were tied back up at 14. Weston Pierce then had a 3-yard run. Brookhagen kick was good. It was 21-14 Hornets. And then Pierce later with 7:32 to go in the third, a 1-yard run, and the Hornets at that point were up big, 28-14. Or the kick was no good, so 27-14. Noah Freeman, a 30-yard run. Kick was good. And so the Hornets, as Robinson made things happen there late in the fourth quarter after Jack Cleveland came in. Cleveland with a big second half, almost 300 yards passing. Had the big block at the end of regulation that sent us to overtime. And Robinson gets it done. Great job defensively to hold the Hornets on their only drive of overtime. The Hornets, Brookhagen's kick was good. Hornets took a 44-41 lead, but one play later as Robinson came out and Cleveland finds the old quarterback right in the corner of the end zone for the touchdown, and Robinson wins this one 47-44. So that's going to do it for us from Robinson High School tonight. Hornets drop a tough one, 47-44. I want to say thanks to our sponsors. Official sponsor of the Maumelle Hornets, Cornerstone Home Lending. Join us Tuesday, 7 o'clock for our weekly coaches show at American Pie Pizza with Coach Horton. Penalty flags were brought to you by PI Roofing. We had a lot of those tonight. Akel's, Wholesale Cart Flooring, and more was our halftime sponsor as well as our replay sponsor. Acre Family Pharmacy bringing the fourth quarter heat to us. And then Allstate, Brooke Brolo Agency, the Good Hands catch of the game, and McClarty Nissan sponsoring our first downs. Thanks to all our sponsors. For Andy, this is Steve. We appreciate you all joining us. Go Hornets.